suck.
This one's kind of
That's fine. Hello, audience and non-audience members.
Cheers.
Welcome to Off Topic, episode number 95. I'm your host, Michael. Here joining me is Lindsay,
Hello.
wife, Jeff, Godfather, Jack. The guy I stayed
Am I
with
back
3
in?
months.
Am I back in?
Yeah.
Jeff, you were never really out. Jeremy.
How's it going, Mike? How are you?
Former gymnast? I don't know what to attach
yeah,
with you.
I'll take it.
4 feet of stupid now?
All right, well,
Are we gonna get into that?
yeah.
No.
Let's not.
Jesus.
4 feet of
Christ.
stupid is not as
Spoiling.
funny as
There's
a
the
4 foot
spoiler. She
mouth,
strikes.
which I
4
guess
foot mouth
wasn't
was
actually
awesome.
said,
That's what I thought I heard.
but is the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
I hope whoever cuts our Destiny raid puts all 6 webcams just in the Brady Bunch style.
Oh, so you can see all our chests?
Oh no! I just because when everything went crazy, I just moved my mic and just stared right at the camera and
Nice.
smiled the whole time.
Nice.
It was beautiful.
Yeah,
It was-
you were pretty quiet.
Yeah, I was thinking.
I
was like,
stayed.
what did
I
Jack
stayed
say during
out
that?
the fuck of that one, man.
You absolutely did not stay out of it.
You did not stay out of
You're
it. But you were
insane.
pretty
You
quiet.
absolutely jacked it.
A little bit. a
Yeah,
little
you
bit.
poked. You poked there.
I
Okay,
see.
This is
little
not
bit.
staying out of it.
Jack was like, see, things seem to be calming down. I can do something
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
pretty much.
Well, that was the first
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Did
yeah.
he do that in the second?
Oh, he did.
Little bit.
did.
The
First one you really did.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
You
that-
may
that
not have
kinda deal.
noticed with your blind rage. as
Right,
you
with
were
the
just
red that was.
screaming at Ryan. Of course, we're talking about the Destiny 2 raid.
Yeah.
Just like grab a couple of your closest friends and just ruin
And
that.
end them. Yeah.
Move over, Mario Party. There's Destiny 2 Leviathan raid.
I wasn't even in the video, and it very much felt like, I don't know, parents arguing at the dinner table.
Did it feel like the end of Achievement Hunter? Because that's what it felt like to
Yeah.
me.
You gotta tear down or build up.
Right.
You know, that's how muscles are.
We tore
grown.
the shit out of Fredo. My
Yeah.
God, that guy.
I mean, we
he
didn't.
snapped.
He melted.
One.
I caught myself thinking, well, if Alfredo survives today, he'll sit in one of these chairs tomorrow with whoever quits.
Once everyone left yesterday, Fredo was like, "Did I take it too far?" Like it was just me and Alfredo in the room, and I was like, "You did not." I was like,
You're fine.
I was like, "I probably did. You did not." I was like, "You were justified and everything."
I felt bad for Alfredo. I was trying to be like, before I left, I was like, you did real good today.
Oh yeah. He was like,
Goodness.
"Fuck you." He left like, "I hate all of you. Fuck you. What have I done with my life?"
Good
I used
job,
to be
buddy.
happy. I was living in San Francisco.
It was beautiful. The
hanging
weather
out.
was great.
Also, I'd like to thank our sponsors for
Yeah.
today's episode, Blue Apron and MeUndies.
Hey.
It was funny.
We'll never argue over the quality of that.
At one point, I go, so I guess you'll be moving back to San Francisco now. And he goes, fuck that. I just got used to the humidity.
We don't even have humidity in Austin. It's dry.
We
heat,
don't.
What?
We don't.
Yeah.
We do.
No.
Sometimes.
Absolutely,
No.
we do.
The other day
Nothing.
was
Have you been to New
really.
Jersey? No.
Yeah, you've lived there your whole life,
Or
Jack.
Florida?
It's not that
Nothing
humid.
compared to the
Dude,
Gulf
when
Coast.
when you're next to water, absolutely. But when it was raining all like this spring, it was a fucking nightmare.
Dude, puzzle cam.
It
Puzzle
was-
cam's
Oh,
back.
do we got puzzle cam? Oh, there we
Been
go.
one day in South Carolina ever.
No.
Yeah, or almost die at Busch Gardens.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's
well,
true.
Also eat breakfast and drink water.
Yeah, but
And that-
still.
That when we were
Yeah.
the day you guys went to Busch Gardens, I walked over to the mall to get lunch and to buy a book, and I felt like just that little trip to the mall, I felt like I took a shower.
Yeah,
By the
it's
way,
like walking
and I'm
through
like,
a dog's
Except
oh,
the
right.
dirty shower.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, this is what I
best
grew up
kind
in.
of shower.
That's
Yeah.
right. This sucked. This is
That's
part of
like-
why I left Alabama.
I was talking to Michael about that after we went to Florida. I'm like, I don't understand how people find like sweaty sex like attractive or like ooh hot. Like,
Some people don't have
jungle
a
sex
choice,
or workout
Lindsay.
sex. Ugh. Yeah, well, obviously, if opportunity strikes, you just go. But if I have a preference,
You just
no,
go.
I want
Dive in.
I want a real dry.
go? Is this a thing?
Well, that's weird. I used to that. But
I'll make it real dry.
it does
for you.
make it harder.
So.
You're all slidey,
Oh, it's
and
not
it's like
pleasant.
gross.
Sweaty sex
Yeah,
is
sweat
when you're having
sucks.
sex and then realize halfway through that your nest thinks you're awake.
That's
too
when
hot.
you're fucked.
See, that's
You know what I
fine.
mean? Like as long as like
Yeah.
the AC's going, you can build up a sweat.
Yeah.
If it's
If you
like a
build it up,
warm
yeah.
house, it's awful.
It's a moment of like,
It's the worst.
it's way hotter in here than normal, right? It's like, yeah.
But then
So-
it's like your teammates. You're like running through a marathon together. You're like, we can do it. Push through.
No,
Get to the
it's
finish.
I'm gonna go turn
Yep.
that fan on that we have set up next to the bed for this
Oh, you're a quitter.
specific.
You guys have a sex fan?
We do.
His name is Tom.
Yeah.
He has flags.
He's our-
He's
He
our
loves,
penis
he
fan.
loves everything they do.
Little kazoo.
Huge fan.
Trombone.
You know, and I decided to take my sweatshirt off so I could properly show off.
Oh,
Ooh.
new
good
Jeff
job,
shirt.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I believe probably coming next
Jeff,
week.
what was your thought behind
Today.
that one?
Oh, is it today?
I think it's out today,
Wow.
dude.
Oh, actually, in fact, they told me that today.
Jeff, what was your thought
Is this one
process
limited
behind
as
that
well?
one?
Like another
They all
500
are.
or so?
They all. I don't know how many we make, but they all.
All
It
the
depends.
Gev shirts
Are limited.
Get
Drops.
now.
Limited. I really, really like this
Get
one.
now or get
Forever
never.
hold your peace. Also, there's a.
I think that the
Wait.
sweatshirt is the best thing
You
we've
mean
done.
this sweatshirt, Jeff?
I'm really happy about that one.
Oh.
I had.
There's a little. It's just nice and plain black.
Skull with
Is this
sword.
black with a skull?
Skull with a dagger.
It's my
And then
new
your-
Jeff
And then your
logo.
little tag at the bottom.
I have two Jeff logos. I have that one, and then this one. I think is cool, pretty sweet too.
Yeah.
Little drop tag at the
It looks
bottom.
good to us.
And if you
Camera
flip
can't
it, it's
see
got a little secret message.
Yeah.
Which apparently something I said at some point in my
Yep.
life. Life's too short to give a shit.
Yep.
There
Nice.
you go.
And it's
That'll
on the
keep you
inside,
warm.
so it's
And
socially
That'll
acceptable.
keep
Yeah.
you warm when you're lonely because you've fucking blown all your friendships.
Yeah.
Over Destiny.
Playing Destiny. Yeah.
Destiny 2.
Okay.
I see you blown all of them.
You
Just the ones in that
you didn't.
room.
There was you called us coworkers at one point.
I may have-
I was pissed off.
I may have ungodfathered Jeff at
I
one
was-
point.
I was
But
just
I
like,
did it with a smile.
Yeah.
there was a point, I must say, it was probably the meanest thing I said. I may have called Alfredo Mumblemouth.
Dude, that's the meanest
Which
thing he
means so
said.
serious.
His
No,
retort was
he
like,
took
well,
it
then
really
Mumble
bad.
Mouth's not helping anymore or something like that.
I was trying to be like, I'm trying to be soft to Alfredo, even when I insult him. But, because he's new.
Mumble mouth.
But I think the meanest thing I said, because I meant it at the time, was we were arguing, and somebody said, "Well, just remember, we're all friends here." And I was like, "We are coworkers."
And that's when
then you
like,
got
said
demoted.
something about the Godfather. Just like, but I'm not the Godfather anymore. Like, I was like, fuck you.
No, I don't think he really reacted at all.
I glazed over.
He was
Right
like,
inside.
I was like, "We'll circle back on that one later."
so it went great.
went great.
Yeah.
Should,
Wow.
it's moments like that when I'm like, so they're introducing a beta to play with people you don't know?
Yeah. That'll go well.
Have fun with that. How many people are gonna like fly to someone's house and kill them?
Yeah.
Like, I will kill. I will chain silent
In
mob you.
terms of like the raids so far, this one, that last boss might be the most complicated of anything yet.
I don't think it was that complicated.
I think it was easy, but it was like not easy.
It
but
was
it was
fucking
like,
hard.
Well,
Once
I
you
think
understood it,
the
the process.
It was very
like-
much everyone was important.
Yes.
It wasn't
If-
rocket
if-
science.
If you messed up one thing, like if one person messed up one thing, there was a good chance to just
There was
start over again.
maybe
I mean, our biggest problem with what we're having trouble with, I think, was just our equipment.
Was
Like,
it-
we
it was
didn't have
just
the,
damage.
we didn't have the right
Just
loadouts.
damage.
It wasn't even
Jack and I weren't able to do a ton of
exactly.
damage.
It wasn't even our levels. It was just like guns and exotic placements and like the strategy that like, oh, you can kill boss in one turn. We didn't have it because we didn't have any of that shit or like enough of us. We only had one Titan and everybody was like, oh, you should have 2 Titans for the fucking shield. So it's like, you know, it was piecemeal. But
If
you
you're
know.
gonna do the raid and haven't done it yet, look up the equipment that's recommended. There's
Goddamn.
certain guns that are important.
I
Cold
watched-
Heart's important.
no one
I
watching
watched
this is
I
gonna
watched
do it, right? I
Dado.
hate Destiny.
I watched Dado and
They'll do
his
They'll
rank
do
group.
it.
One shot or one phase every boss you could phase. In one shot.
Kent's been completing
It was
it in an hour and a
amazing.
half. The
Yeah,
whole raid.
Kent said he did it last night, an hour and a half.
Yeah, well, where was Kent in the video?
Playing a PlayStation, a real game.
PlayStation.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
PlayStation
They make
guy.
it.
He's a Sony fan.
They make it. It's true. It's a real thing.
True.
He's one of the
It
first guys I
exists.
met though that's like they're really into PlayStation, but they're really into trophies. Like I haven't met too many people who are super
It's
into
true.
trophies
That's usually
that
an
are on
Xbox
PlayStation.
then.
Yeah, he's a tropher.
He
is.
all the time he tells me he's like, dude,
Tropher
I
Grace?
1,000 point in
Yeah.
Borderlands
Yeah,
last night. I
left
did
him in
it.
the
Or like
semi-show.
I platinumed. He's like
Yeah.
I platinum Borderlands. So I was like, nice.
Dude, say another thing. Talking about PS4, Crash 2,
Crash 2 just came out.
Yeah.
Part 1.
Part 1, public today.
And it's all done. We've
It's all
it all.
done, so it should be out in like a week or two. I think probably like
Yeah, I
every
have
2-3
no idea what
days
the
there'll be a
release
part out.
schedule
There's
is like.
5 parts. Lil Jay, he played it all. It's just me and you. We tag teamed it. Mm-hmm. It was like the first series we did with just the 2 of us.
Yeah, there's not a lot of 2-man series.
Oh, let me ask a question.
Wow.
Will there be?
Outside
Can
the
Battle
OG.
Buddies still happen?
Me and Gavin.
Oh,
Like every video.
What's that?
Will Battle Buddy? Is Battle Buddy
I
still
wore
a
my
show?
Battle Buddy shirt today.
Are you?
Oh.
Can you and Ryan still be in the same
There's
room?
like an X through it now.
I was telling Jeremy
Yeah.
on the way to work, Michael and I were like, what if Jeremy just said he quit today? He was like, I can't work
mean,
with
we
Ryan.
weren't.
no.
I feel like
You said that.
Battle Buddies turned into battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, in a moment of jest, we were all standing there, like a bunch of us were in the office at the end of the day, and we were like, Jeremy, you had left the room. We didn't know if you left or not. And someone said, I think it was Jeff, made some kind of comment about, he's like, well, Ryan, you better watch out. Jeremy might run you down in the parking lot. And Ryan goes, oh, that's why I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for a minute, just before I leave.
Give it some time. Just give it a little time.
He did say.
We did Battlegrounds today. We worked
Ben,
together.
Jeremy, what did you send me after you got home?
I made a purchase last night.
What'd you buy after?
I bought something that I need.
You needed it anyway. It's
You
not
bought
like
it
it's
anyway.
not just like yesterday caused it. You
No.
happened to. It was timing.
It's a combination of I need to work out more, and I'm starting that up, and I've been a bit high-strung lately, not just in the raid, but in other, like
Your life,
productions
in
and
your
stuff.
life, you have been high strung.
In my life, I have been
Yes.
high-strung.
Let's be honest. Things aren't going well.
It's not great.
Sleeping in separate
So I bought
bedrooms,
myself a new punching bag last night, and that's getting shipped
And
over.
his name is
was like-
Tom.
It was like an hour after I left work. Jeremy's like, I'm gonna be leveled out at work from now on. And he sends me a picture of the fucking standing punching bag and the gloves he bought, and I fucking laughed.
I had
my ass
had
off.
one at my last house. I had a punching bag there. It's a great workout, and it's just like you get out aggression,
Michael-
and then you're level-headed the rest of the.
Michael told me
forever.
about it. He's like, Jeremy bought a punching bag, and I'm like, am I the face? Or he goes, I think it's Brian.
No faces on it.
Not yet. We'll see.
It's good working out, and it's good getting out aggression.
Crotch right there.
And last night was a great night.
But you know what? You know what we did today?
What we do?
Me, you, Jeff, and Ryan?
Played Destiny.
Nope.
No.
Jeremy and I did.
I mean, not the four of us though. Played some PUBG.
we did.
PUBG.
We got
Yeah,
good.
like a team.
Like a team.
It
We're
was
a good
perfect.
team.
We were
I think
like
it's
water.
I think it's the four of us that have done every PUBG video so far. The Get Good series,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Gavin
Well,
hasn't
it's the
been
three of you
around.
and Ryan.
Have you been in?
Yeah.
Yep. Not get good.
I mean,
Have we announced that we're doing it?
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
We
That's
fun.
did. We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few times.
I started playing at home. Finally got my
did.
PC set up. Destiny's finally on the back burner because like we don't have to play it every single day to level up for the raid.
Correct. I told Jeff today too. I was like, because
Because we were playing this
we came in
morning.
at like the exact same time today, and
Yeah.
so Jeff was like talking about.
Shifted a little bit.
He was like, so Destiny, like that's done then, and like all that stuff, and I was like, yeah. And Jeff goes, I played Destiny last night.
I went
was like,
home and
really?
played Destiny for like 2 hours.
We literally finished the raid. Jeff's like, I never want to play this game ever again.
did say that.
I'm sick of it. Like I'm not even.
So- I was
it wasn't
so
even
done.
fun. It's
Yeah.
not even,
It was so
fun.
stressful. I was so
And he
very
comes in
stressful.
today. He's like, Destiny. And I was like,
but so what
Nice,
we were
dude,
talking
nice.
about is there is more that we could do, and I told Jeff like I'm done with Destiny, but like I might turn it on Tuesdays.
do the weekly.
Get a milestone.
You might as well do the weekly. I'm
Right.
not
Here's-
saying never touch
here's
it.
here's why Destiny's not dead for me, because we're gonna do the next raid when it comes out, and what's gonna happen is I finished the raid at 292. The new raid's gonna be like a 310 raid or something, 320 raid, and we'll have
Probably
to
gonna be
play
way
for like a
higher.
week to get it high enough light level, and I'm gonna be straggling because I'll be traveling and busy and stuff. So instead of doing that, I'm just gonna keep playing Destiny every Tuesday, do 2 or 3 milestones, and by the time I'll be hit 305, by the time the power level increases, and I won't be pulling up the rear.
I mean, that makes sense, but today's Friday and it hasn't reset.
I
Also-
hadn't
also what
finished
we
the
need to
milestone.
decide-
Okay.
I went from 292 to 296 last night without much work.
When the next DLC comes out, we need to make a unanimous decision, like as
to
soon
not
as
have
possible.
Ryan in the raid.
No.
no.
We need to make a unanimous decision on
say that.
is a Switch going
He
to
won't
happen?
work here,
Are
buddy.
we going to switch to PC?
I think
no.
5 out of 6 of us
No,
say we would
because
love
Jeff's
to,
never
but
gonna
one of
play
us
it,
is
so
Right.
No.
So-
That's
I'm
an
not.
easy
I'm not
answer.
starting that game over.
What
again.
if Alfredo made a character and
He's still
rolled
not
you up
gonna-
to the
then
point
he's
where it's
like,
like
you
you're
can't play
like
on
where you are
PC
now?
then, though.
I'm not gonna pay Alfredo to do that.
Also, not to mention though, it's like here's a level that you can't play with this character because you don't know how the fuck to use mouse and keyboard. Jeff's
No, just plug in a controller. Use a controller. I mean, it'd be the exact same thing. Just plug
I
in
wouldn't be
a
able to
controller.
play it
I
at
guess-
home.
I
I
guess
don't
on-
own a
on-
PC. I
on
wouldn't be able to
PvE
level up
would
at
be the
home and
same.
stuff. There's no way.
Yeah, but that is also fucking lame.
There's no way we should double the work just so we can.
Also like
the
here,
same
play
thing.
this for me.
Yeah,
Fuck you,
man.
play it yourself.
you
Takes me all
know,
the
yeah,
fun.
it's a weird scenario. I will play it. I will. Play
I mean, I'm gonna play it
Yeah.
on PC.
I'm gonna play it too.
should.
It's
That's
just
awesome.
also to go back to the conversation. No one's gonna watch these. Why the fuck would we film them again?
Well, no. Like we wouldn't film us doing it again.
No, it's the
It would
next
be the
one would be
next
on
shit.
PC.
I mean, is it all gonna come out on time after this?
Who knows?
I mean, PC.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it fucking be delayed
It's
again?
too fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's too many variables to it. Unfortunately, but oh well.
It is funny to think about how many times you guys have gotten salty in a video or anything, any game that you guys are playing, and then you're like, I'm never playing this again, fuck this, I hate this, and then 2 seconds later you're like, all right, yeah, I'll dabble in it
Listen,
again. That's fine.
emotions run high.
It's
Okay.
like-
You say
And I
things
hate
you don't
salty,
mean.
Jeremy. I hate
I
salty.
said it's like
Yeah,
binge
but
drinking.
I'm scared of
Yeah,
salty.
Bring them
Jeremy.
out so much.
It's just like partying.
I don't
you're
bring
like,
him
I'll
out.
never drink
I don't bring
again.
him out in
No,
the
you're
same
gonna
way
drink.
he got brought out the other day.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, that was a very special level of salt.
That
in
was
his
a special
career.
I also like to after
yesterday?
that. After that, Ryan looks at Alfredo. He's like, "This happens all the time." I was like,
Not really.
What?
That was the pinnacle of. And I said this to Alfredo. I was like,
Pour the drink.
I was
You've earned it.
This would be my third already. Okay.
Well, I'm.
That was the pinnacle of like
through the rough story.
annoyed Jeremy when I'm like really loud and yelling. The pinnacle of angry Jeremy. Angry Jeremy's different. He's quiet.
Yeah, you go into serial
If
killing.
you want to see the
Yeah.
pinnacle of angry Jeremy, watch the shenanigans where they put my desk on the floor.
That was
That's
awesome.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the pinnacle.
That's
of
where you
angry.
get quiet. He's like throw shit out of the way. Yeah, that's like.
Are you
yeah.
angry?
Oh God, I was
Threw
not
his chair
happy.
across the room.
I mean, you knew we were gonna. They were gonna. I wasn't involved.
I didn't say
You knew they were
anything.
gonna fix
I didn't
it.
say anything. I just was like throwing.
I
shit out of
offered
the
to
way.
help.
I would.
He refused.
Jeremy, I would never.
You
I
showed
would
the
never
video
have
of
been a
him
part
getting
of it.
hit by the wiffle ball, right? That was also
That's another one.
silent rage
That was
Jeremy.
another angry.
Oh, is that
Jeremy.
who?
He was.
Matt?
I could feel how mad he was.
Who
You
hit you
could
with
feel the
Matt?
anger.
Matt.
Matt Bragg.
Matt.
Hit you with a
Matt.
like a
You
hit
don't
with a
remember? He hit him with a
bat.
bat. Hit him in the back of the
Yeah,
head.
no, I
And Jeremy went.
remember.
If I don't say anything, that means I'm angry.
And I was
See,
like, oh.
If I'm yelling and I'm mad, that means I'm annoyed.
If you watch the footage too, you
seem
hold on to
pretty
the
angry,
desk,
too.
But you
It's a
dig
combination.
It
everything.
was definitely a combination.
No, but when I'm quiet, that means like I really
You're
want to.
seething.
I want to hit something really bad. That's a quiet.
Because you're like my mom. My dad and I, we butt heads. And we'll argue back and forth like, "Meh, meh, meh,"
your
but
legs? I think
5
your
minutes
legs
later, we're
flipped.
fine. And we'll watch TV together. It's totally cool. My mom, she'll take abuse up to a point, and when you've hit that point, she's like, no, now you fucked up. Again, I'm turning into serial killer mode. She gets super quiet like you and starts shaking. And
Yeah.
she'll get
Where's that
really
hard-
intense. and
She's
face
also
like,
from
no.
New York.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
So she could actually
it
stab
is.
me.
It's right.
Yeah.
So
hasn't yet though.
The quietness
So
means
that comes
if
up.
I say anything else, I'm gonna get in a fight. Is what the quiet means. Like that's what the quiet means.
Oh.
But like
Start fighting.
The loudness means like this is the extent I'm gonna go here. Is like I'm gonna yell.
So he's more dangerous when
Like,
he's quiet.
Usually you're a fun yeller.
Quiet is bad.
Yeah.
Quiet's the bad one.
We are
But
happy
also
yeller.
quiet is how I avoid getting annoyed sometimes. Because I told you the other day that I explained to Kat how each person in Achievement Hunter kind of has their own way of trying to annoy you, and how to try and avoid it.
What are you talking about?
So
I mean-
the least bad, like in terms of like the ones who won't do it as much is Jeff and Gavin. Jeff's version of I'm trying to annoy you is he
He's
knows something that
complimenting
you
you?
don't enjoy and he'll keep doing
Yeah.
it.
Also, he just constantly compliments you.
Like the medium J thing, you know, like I was like, I don't want to be medium J, and he just kept calling me it and all of that. Like you know, he'll just keep doing that. And Gavin's like kind of a similar thing. Michael does a thing where Michael knows that I don't like when I'm trying, like I don't want the audience to hate me in certain scenarios, and I'm like I'm trying to avoid it, and so I'm like I don't want blame on things that I don't need blame on and stuff like that. And I explained to him like cunning stunts. I was trying to choose regular vehicles and not custom ones because I was like, you know, I think they move faster. I don't really want them and stuff like that. And I was choosing them, but it was still giving me custom vehicles. I was like, damn it. So he'll wait until after the race. It'll get really quiet. And then Michael, like, everyone will be like, all right, yeah, no, good race. Michael will lean into his mic and go like, I mean, I would have won if I had a custom vehicle. Something like that. And like, during the raid, I think at one point, during the like dog part, something got messed up. And I was like, was that me? They might have seen me? I don't know. And Jack was like, no, I think it was me. I think I walked out and they saw me. And we're like, oh, okay. And like reset. Got quiet. Michael leans in. I mean, it probably was Jeremy. And so if I engage, then he'll win because, especially if there's a webcam, I'll be like, "Shut up, Michael!" Like I didn't do that, and Michael will just look at his camera and go, at his camera, and he'll go, and like to the camera. Sometimes if I go off enough, he'll be like, "Oh yeah, no, it wasn't you." But it might have been. And like that's what Michael does.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Also, what's great about that is I don't need a webcam.
You don't.
It's
You'll
just
do
a
it
bonus.
anyways.
Yeah.
It's just
And
the
that's the best too when there's not a webcam, and then that's generally you do it a lot in videos, and it's that moment that you're talking about is when you go, stop. Michael, stop. Or you're like, please. And so it's like you turn to your right and look at me like,
It's
please,
when he has this
please.
Jeremy has stop and he has Boston stop,
Yeah.
where it's like 6 syllables. It's like a stop.
That's like the stop that you just did right there. The Boston stop is when Jack tased Michael the
tasing,
second
yeah.
time.
Oh yeah.
Jack, stop! Yeah, that's the. Yeah,
Leave
that's,
him alone.
That's legitimate.
He's already dead.
Killing him. In terms
See,
of
You're totally right, and that was an amazing impression of Michael too. And because he does that at home, I just walk away. I'm like, I'm leaving the room.
You need to not say anything. I literally need to just lean into my mic and go, and that's it. And I just need to let it happen.
Yep.
I mean, even there though, Lindsay walks out of the room, and I go,
right.
it doesn't matter. It's
You
for
won.
me.
To the
It's
mirror.
for me. It doesn't matter.
In terms of trying to annoy people, the worst is obvious. It's Jack.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like, Jack will.
I'm gonna.
I can poke the bear in
Jack
such a
will
way.
wait until someone messes something up, but it's only something that they legitimately feel bad about or legitimately like are embarrassed about.
Which, by the way, a lot of these things that you do a lot.
Yes.
Like you legitimately feel bad about a lot of shit, so
yes.
Jack jumps all over
yeah.
you.
Absolutely.
I can fuck up everything, Jack, so you fucked that up. I'm like, yeah, I did.
So
and then Jack would just be like,
But I
"That's no
legitimately-
good.
I will
Don't
say-
scare me."
I will say, I withheld yesterday. There was something I saw someone do that wiped us at one point, and I was like,
It's not
but
necessarily.
it was past the like saltiness.
I mean,
I'm like, you
I'm
know what?
glad.
I'm not
so
gonna throw
glad.
that on.
That
I'm not gonna
happened
throw that on.
several times
But
with you as
we,
well, Jack.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We all fucked up a bunch.
If you want to see like the pinnacle of Jack, like
He's the one I'm gonna kill someday.
yeah,
I know.
You think?
That is
Yeah.
the exact face that
I'm
Jeff
just like-
did to me during the race.
He's like, you fucked up, and I'm like, the thing you fucked up 19 times already today.
There was
you
a
fucking
moment-
hypocrite, you
there
dumb
was-
hypocrite.
There was a moment.
It
I
was the
swear
thing
to
that
God,
only Jeff fucked up.
There was a moment, and this is why you hate it. There was a
Right.
moment
But
where
I didn't bring it up during the raid because I was like, all right, there's enough salt already. I need to
Fucking-
add salt to this pile of salt.
we wiped. People were like, oh, motherfucker. It was past the salt, but I was just like us being frustrated because we couldn't beat it, and we were wiping and wiping and wiping. And we wiped, and dude, Alfredo was just like, he was getting demoralized. He's like, at one point, he's like got his head down, and he's just shaking his head while looking at the desk. And I lean over to him, like, again, in the usual, like, I just lean over and I go like this. Towards Jack's desk. And I just went like that, and I'll go,
there was like Jack has two.
What did I fuck up?
No, he's pointing at me. Pointing at me.
No, earlier.
Yeah.
What did I fuck up? I was solid all
I
day.
fucked up so many times.
Don't worry about it. There's
What was the thing I
There
fucked
was
up?
one thing in particular.
Jack
you fucked
has
up.
One
It was
thing I
one
fucked
time.
up.
different
How am I
settings.
gonna learn?
So-
You don't tell me,
Are we
dickhead.
back in the raid?
Shit.
I see.
I want to know what I fucked up.
Jack brought the leftover salt.
Hey, we won the raid. It's great.
You won't find out in the video though, because he didn't call you out.
There's
It's just me looking at the camera going,
I bet I didn't fuck up. I bet you're an idiot.
Maybe the editor can call it out.
I bet you're fucking stupid and you read it wrong. Dumb shit.
You read it?
The situation. You read the situation
Oh,
wrong.
okay.
So-
Right, reading the room.
so Jack.
Retard.
So you.
Jesus.
So Jack, you have two different modes, right? You
Okay.
have, the first one is when
fucking-
there's something that's obvious.
Jack, I'm already pissed at you.
There's something that's obvious and you attack it, right?
Yes, yes.
A great example of that is Jeff in Rainbow Six with the when he blew up the hostage.
oh yeah.
The
that's
one
like
mistake
great.
I've ever made in Rainbow Six.
Right.
That's not true, but it was very
That
funny.
It
was
was
when
really
Jack was
funny.
like he just kept hitting the same button over and over again.
Jack was pissed. in
But
that
the
video.
worst part is then Jack goes into the secondary mode. He has this backup mode where now he's watching you. And if you do anything, like say you're gonna like trying to slide into a
Yeah.
cover and again
Oh, nice
you just
slide.
miss it and
Oh,
have
nice
to like, oh yeah, hey, that was a good slide.
Oh, cool. Were you trying
Oh,
to
did you
shoot
mean to
that?
get behind that?
Oh, you wanted to shoot that wall.
And he'll just do that. That was the culling Jack. That's
Oh,
the
yeah,
other type.
that's-
that was when he was born.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first video. I
That
mean, he's
was-
done it before, but in my mind, that new Jack was created that day. in
That's
that
the
video.
Jack that's gonna lose his job.
There was
Loses
a moment
life.
in an early part of the raid where Jack did that after everything had passed.
Yep,
Oh,
I know
yeah.
exactly
You
what you're
did
talking
callback,
about.
and
I
you
know
did it.
exactly what you're talking
And at
about.
the
Yeah.
same
20 minutes in.
At the same moment, Jack did it, and you and Jeff both go, no, because
Yeah.
you know it would set it off again.
Yep, and you know what happened?
couldn't
Ryan
resist myself at
fucking
that
went
point.
nuclear.
He went-
is what happened.
Ryan lost his
It was
goddamn
over,
mind.
it was done, and Jack
amazing.
went, and it was like,
I think
it
one
was
of my-
like,
Well, just before that is maybe one of my favorite things Jeremy has ever said in a Let's Play ever.
I was hot again.
It was basically, it was like,
Very hot.
it was
Dude,
Jeremy and Ryan
dude.
complaining about each other, what they were doing. Ryan was saying his stuff was hard, Jeremy was saying his stuff was hard. They swapped, and then Jeremy was like, oh, this is not nearly
Oh,
as hard as
God.
what you said it was. And I
When
was
Jeremy
leaving it
was
at
like,
that.
"You want me to go kill the toddler?"
That's what.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
That's exactly what he
Yep.
said.
Yep.
He said, hold on while I
Listen.
kill this toddler.
if you don't give a shit about Destiny, and I'm sure most people don't, and you're sick of us talking about it, and you're hating this right now, for the love of God, watch at least the first 20 minutes of part 1 of the raid, because
It's an
like
adventure.
a circle, We go through it, we pass, and we come back.
Oh yeah.
Okay? Part one.
Part one, we start hot.
Part one and part four are real hot.
really hot.
We start and finish
2 and 3
real
are like
hot.
the best team.
Dude,
teamwork
we're
and
high-fiving, we're best friends, and then what happened? We got to the boss.
We become coworkers.
And,
That's what
yeah.
happens.
It made me feel like I was watching an episode of an anime where you guys hate each other and you're rivals, but then it's okay. You become friends at the end.
But you really
defeat
don't.
your enemies.
And Jeff hates
Do you want me to tell you what you did, Jeff?
Yeah, I want to know.
All right, here we
Okay,
go.
it was early on in the boss fight. So there's platforms you have to jump on and kill the counselor because there's 3 people who get sucked into this weird
You don't have to explain it to me, dipshit. I
I'm explaining to
understand.
people
They
listening
don't care.
or watching.
I want to hear the story.
So 3 people get sucked into this thing and 3 people stay outside. So it was going to be myself, Jeff, and Ryan were outside. And
I
then
was inside getting sucked off.
Yeah, and then it was Jeremy Alfredo and
We were getting
Michael
sucked.
inside.
A lot of sucking.
Sucked a
So
lot.
as part of that, you have to jump and like
God, somebody's
they
doing
call
it.
out certain things, and there's one that we have to destroy. And so I was on one side, and then Jeff was on the other side. It only happened one time, so I'll give you that much. But there's one point where I was like, okay, this was the thing we have to kill. I watched Jeff do his axis bounce off the thing, and then fall back, and then slowly work his way back.
You saw
up,
the
and then
one
I-
time I fucked that up. The
That's why
one
I didn't say anything.
Jesus Christ, you're gonna hold that against me?
Also, you
I will
stated
kill
that.
you.
I mean, it was like a straight up like you could put the axis like mess up and that.
Yeah, I did it right
side by side.
948 times.
No,
I did it
that's what
wrong
I'm saying.
one time.
He didn't say
and
he didn't say it wrong.
You're saying it now.
I'm just saying that
Every
one
shot.
time I was like, ooh.
Hey, Jeff. Remember, like,
platforming.
with that conversation you said, it's just as bad if you tell me what you didn't say?
Yes.
It's as bad as if you said it?
Yes.
You're getting it right
Yep.
now.
Michael,
Yep.
remember that one time
One fucking
you didn't
mistake.
say
I know,
the
you were
Scion
great.
you launched me to the air?
Yeah.
It never even crossed my mind to call you out on that.
Also, remember when that happened and I said, I fucked that up, I killed you.
Yes.
That was it. I was
no.
like, oh, my bad. I will say one time I tried to tell you this happened, but there was so many moments where I just didn't want to talk, where it was like I don't want to fuck anything up. There was one moment where you said like we have to do the call outs where I was just like way behind and I went third. So it's like Alfredo would, or you would call, then Alfredo would call, then I would call.
Yes.
Literally just said something. It just came out of my mouth and I didn't look and it was right. I was like, dog!
Really?
Oh, fuck. Like I literally
That's
just,
awesome.
I said it and was like, holy shit.
I fucked that up a lot. I blacked out a lot and forgot what I was doing
You had
and
to brown
didn't call it
out.
out. And Alfredo would be like, Jeremy! And I would look up the thing
Alfredo was
and call it
slipping
out.
near the end too. He
was
was cracking.
Yeah, he was cracking,
near
but
the end because he
stayed
wasn't used to
strong.
dealing with so
I
much
love the
fucking
one nickname
idiocy.
someone gave him for that, which was the Fed Up Chini Alfredo. I
Yeah.
love that.
Alfredo
my
was
favorite.
fed up.
Amazing.
Fed Up Chini.
One thing that was
Alfredo becomes a man in part like
one thing
4.
that was happening in that was frustrating for Jack and Ryan and I, or was it Jack and Ryan and I? I don't-
We were
whoever,
outside. It was
yeah,
3 of us were outside.
where you guys would call out like dog, fucking chalice or whatever, and sometimes because there's so much crosstalk and it's so loud and so much
wouldn't
going
hear
on,
one of
you don't hear one
Yeah,
of them,
yeah.
and you go. And you'd be like, "What's the third one? Call it again. Call it again." I'd go like, "Dog chalice and," and it'd
nothing.
be silence.
But then
It was
we're so
and then
focused at that point, it's
eventually somebody
silence.
goes, "We already said it," and I'm
No.
like, "No shit,
Yeah.
we didn't hear it."
No, I know,
Say it again.
but again, what I said was you would be like, "Oh, I didn't hear. What was it?" And it's like we don't know. We only have one piece.
I would go dog chalice
And they
and
disappear.
dog chalice and.
I didn't hear. A lot of times you just said, "What is it?"
Yeah.
And
I
was
would say
like-
that- I would
and
say that-
I know because I literally said to you, Jeff, I can only tell you what I
I
saw.
would say that after I'd go dog chalice and dog
And
chalice
then
and.
also,
What is it?
Also,
And then
to
I'd
be
like,
fair,
what?
that time
Oh.
Jack answered you like 3 times that you're referring to. He said it over and over.
He did say axis because Jack heard it.
He did. But that's
It was
fine.
weird
It
because
was
I heard
hard.
it and Jeff and Ryan both did not hear it. So
Well, Jeff's
That
headset
being-
wasn't working, so that makes sense.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
That would make sense.
Well, after everyone breaks up in Achievement Hunter, as long as I can be friends with all of you, that's all I
You
care
won't.
about.
You won't.
I'll think about it.
Yeah,
it's
you
all
know,
you
you know how
Iceland,
much we
Zane.
hang out
I
at
hate
the
you all
office now.
equally. Well, that's what I'm wondering. You said everyone has little things that annoy people. I guess mine is like just being a freaking idiot in
think
games.
you have
Yeah, just
something
being
that annoys you.
around,
I don't
Jeremy
know.
was
I-
saying. He
I
just said when you're in the
literally-
room, he hates you.
I cannot think of
Makes sense.
one
I am a
time I've
woman.
been annoyed with
That's
Lindsay.
it right
I literally cannot think of
Oh,
one.
thank you. I appreciate
I
that.
w- okay,
I think
like-
that's a lie, but thank you.
No, it's not. There's
I would suggest
Spending more time with her.
Legends of the Hidden Tower, but you weren't in it.
Oh God.
no, I wasn't in it.
No, I know.
Dude,
I'm just saying it
Jeff's
could
already
have
pissed
happened,
off. Let's
but
not mention
I
anything
was
else.
I was straight up mad at Lindsay that day
He's
for
still
sure.
mad about that.
I'm
if you
not
mention
still
it.
mad.
I think you are.
I will say
Dude,
this.
about some of
Only
the
a little
best
bad.
fucking content
I will say
ever
this.
created.
Other than that one time, Jeff crushed all the platforming stuff, which I was actually really, really proud of
I
how
don't know
well
how
you
you
did at
jump as a
platforming.
You didn't
Warlock.
know. You
I
didn't
made
mess up a single thing
next
of
to
platforming.
no mistakes throughout the
You did
raid
really
that were
well.
like dumb mistakes.
Yep.
Yeah. No, Jeff was great.
One
What's
time
your
I bounced
class?
wrong.
I'm a
Jeremy
hunter.
was Hunter.
Hunter.
Yeah, Jeff and I are both warlocks, which
Yeah.
I mean, I'm used to the warlock jump. Like
we
that's
had-
just
we
that's
had-
my
we
It's
had-
style.
harder than the other two.
We had
Yeah.
2
It is.
warlocks, 1 titan, and 3 hunters.
There's a whole debate going on right now. Larry freaking Larry, editor extraordinaire, thinks that
Shifty
Warlock,
Larry.
Shifty Larry, thinks that Warlock has the best jump.
No.
Larry's an idiot.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
wrong.
universally
If you
known.
want to go for distance, yes. But if you want to go for like quickness, no.
See, I need height.
Also,
I think-
distance.
I get that.
Take
I
a fucking
think Hunters might have the best
Take a
jump.
pair of my super
Hunters
shoes.
have an initial like you go
Air Jordan.
poof and like
Dude.
you launch off, but then that's it.
Dude.
Moon shoes.
Titans are like a soft like you get a first boost and then you float.
Well, it also depends.
Warlocks are like all
Titan
float.
really
I like
depends
the
what
Yeah,
you
there's a
equip,
lot of
too.
flow.
It depends
I mean,
what
like
you
I
equip.
was able to go from there's like 4 platforms on the final thing,
Talking
and there
about
was a
Destiny.
long distance one.
It happens.
I literally went from one all the way to the other across. I could do that in one shot.
Oh,
Like,
dude,
that's
I
how much
crushed
of a
that.
jump.
You know what we
'Cause
can't do?
so
You know what we
much fun.
can't do? Jump quickly.
I
Yeah.
use
Like we gotta run through the arcades.
I Oh, that. Yeah.
They call it Gauntlet.
I was
I like
glad I never
arcade
got
better.
blown up in
Or
the,
game
in the
show.
bomb thing. Dude, right before the raid, like the day before, the night before, I got a pair of fucking exotic Titan boots.
Yeah. They're awesome.
They're like Lindsay just said. They're fucking exotic Air Jordans.
Yeah.
I use movement anyway because you can do upward thrust, you can do movement, and I forget what the third boost is. You have like 3 options.
I think you get like a second boost in the air.
I always do
Isn't
movement.
it the bouncing one? Like, whoop.
I do movement because you can just navigate more. Dude, the boots, they add some kind of perk that's like, oh, increased maneuverability in air. And all I thought that would be like, oh, I'll get to like turn more, you know, or
Right, you
like
finer
because
tuning.
you can sort of float, but it's not like you can just turn in air. You just kind of glide a little bit. And I'm like, oh, I bet it'll be like a stronger glide. It adds like 2 seconds to your boost, which is
probably
like you
more
have
than
like
that.
5.
It's
So like
noticeable.
adding
I
2.
tried it out and I was
it
like, oh my God.
Everyone I talked to that played a Titan, so they know what it feels like. I handed you the controller, and you were like, "Why isn't it ending?
That's what he did.
Why isn't it ending?
Yeah.
Why is it not ending? It just goes on forever, like
Yeah.
essentially forever." I fucking love those things.
Money.
They're awesome.
It's the money bag down here.
You got get the money.
Get the money.
I found the money.
He got the money. You all right, Joe?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm decompressing. Jack, I love you.
I love you too.
I don't hate you.
Mention that,
I
now
don't
we
hate
have
you.
Flushes the Hidden
You know what would help,
Talent.
Jeff?
You've been with Jack for so long, Jeff.
Yeah, you
Don't
yeah,
hate
you
me.
guys.
I think now I've been working at Rooster Teeth for over a decade. Like
Yeah.
I did contract for about a year and a half before I got full time.
How's it make you feel, Jeff?
Like a charity case.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll
I got
take
mixed
it.
thoughts.
No, it feels awesome. I don't know. I was talking about this. I was in.
Feels awesome while you still work here.
I was in LA last week.
Wait, if it's
with
charity work, is that tax
doing
deductible?
Yes.
Doing some stuff with Bernie, and we were talking to somebody, and they were like, "So how long have you guys been working together then?" And we were trying to figure it out. We realized we've been working together like 19 years or 20 years. 19 years, I think Bernie and I have been working together. That's a long time, and Gus for that matter. If you can consider anything Gus does work.
Debatable.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
I
plays
guess
PUBG. Plays PUBG.
Everything's
He
debated.
did
goes
come
to
in and
work
watch you
every
guys play
day,
PUBG.
knowing full well that he's got to be himself.
I ain't that strong.
You Braveheart.
You know what would help you?
Take 2.
There you go.
I'm trying to think of the word.
Whatever.
Decompress.
Decompress.
I was like, depress isn't the word. That's not the word.
I got that.
No, we don't want to
Don't
help him.
depress.
No.
You've already got that. We'll snap you right out of that rut.
What will help him do that?
You gotta get out of that rut. And you know what's gonna help? A nice comfy pair of MeUndies.
Ooh.
Feels real
Glad I
good.
didn't say good food.
Feels real
I'm wearing
good.
some right now.
Yeah, you know what? Don't eat them. Don't eat them.
I got
Wear
my
'em.
MeUndies on today
Yeah.
too.
Well, when the good food tears up your asshole, the MeUndies comfort you.
Oh
There you go.
my
Okay,
god.
it's okay.
Oh yeah.
Wow. You already know MeUndies makes the most comfortable underwear in the world, but if underwear isn't your thing, they're excited to announce that MeUndies socks are finally here. Be ready for work, play, and everything in between with the new MeUndies socks. MeUndies socks are spun from premium materials, making their socks the best you can get for your feet, or if Ryan were here, he'd say feets. MeUndies has a 100% satisfaction guarantee. They guarantee you will love your undies and socks or your money back. Right now, MeUndies has an exclusive offer just for our listeners and viewers. Get 20% off your first order and free shipping. This is a no-brainer. 20% off, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee. What are you waiting for? What? To get your exclusive 20% off the best and softest underwear and socks you will ever own, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/off-topic. That's MeUndies.com/off-topic. MeUndies, you wear them on your butt and your feet now.
Bam.
Me socks.
Excited, man. I love
Well,
MeUndies.
they make
they are.
feet underwear. You
They
guys
are.
have seen that for dancers? It's like literally a pair of
I wanna-
underwear for your toes.
I want to point out
Like a foot
too,
thong.
you
Yeah,
might
yeah,
notice,
a
like, especially on that ad read, my voice is a little raspy.
You also didn't pronounce some words right. That's okay.
No, I nailed them. I got every single
Jeremy
one.
had some looks.
That's fine. They're all
Share some with them.
amazing. That was perfect.
Go for it.
It's from the raid yesterday from Screaming.
Okay.
But you screamed at me?
Yeah, at one point I just screamed at everyone to shut the fuck up.
You did.
You do that every day.
Yeah, but this was more like break it up. Normally I'm like, Jeremy's like, hey, how are you? And I go, shut the fuck up. This was more like everyone's yelling and arguing, and I was like, shut the fuck up. It's very different, night and day.
I believe it was shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the
One
fuck
of
up.
them
shut the
hurts
fuck
me
up.
more.
Yeah.
How dare you speak to me?
So when we were coming to the podcast today, it was all of us and Ryan in the office today, and I was like, we can do 5 if somebody wants to sit out, or we can just have all 6 people on whatever. And Ryan ended up sitting out, but like all you guys came over to leave here, and I think it was just me and Ryan in the office, and he was like, yeah, my voice is kind of gone from the raid yesterday, so if I could just take the day off, that'd be great.
I was playing some of the audio clips for Larry.
Oh god.
Because I was talking to him about the raid.
Jeremy
It's bad
immediately.
because it's isolated track, so you just hear Jeremy's track.
It's also like I know how hot Jeremy was because I walked in the post production room like a little bit after we were done, and I'm like, oh yeah, we were doing the raid, and they're like, oh, we know. Jeremy came in.
we heard.
Like Jeremy gave us the rundown.
I went in and I was like,
Jeremy like kicked in the door. He's like, you don't believe this shit. Listen to this.
No, that's not what I did. That's
You
not
don't
what
even
I did. I
need
went
Jeremy
in.
to come in. You can hear it next door. It's
true.
Oh, God.
It's true.
No,
They
I
heard us.
I came in and I was like, you guys gotta get ready for this one. I said several times I felt legitimately bad after that. I felt terrible.
Oh, you should have busted in and gone, hit the deck.
No. I didn't go in.
Fucking deck.
I wasn't going in
Scramble.
like, this asshole. I literally went in like I was yelling a lot in that one. That's like what I went in and said.
See, y'all's voice was sore from that. Mine was sore from recording for 2 hours for the Ruby in Blay Blue.
Nice.
It's actually pronounced Blay Blue.
Is it
Found that out.
Blay?
Yeah.
Blay?
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never played
know.
it. I've just known it forever.
I was told that yesterday.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it was fun.
Blay Blue.
My world is flipped upside down. It's like Gavin finding out he's only 10% British.
That's awesome.
That's the best thing I've ever heard.
Lannon's more
So-
British than Gavin.
What is it?
What is he mostly?
Italian.
Italian?
I think.
He didn't
Italian.
post it, but I'm assuming.
Thank you, whoever caught that.
Yeah.
You should take it, Jeremy.
He said stupid.
Yeah.
I would take it. Yeah.
can.
How long does it take? You get what? You spit in a
just
jar
spit
and they
in
give it
Spit
back
in
to
a
you.
jar and they give it back to you 2
That's
weeks
it.
later.
No,
Mail it,
it's
jar,
like
spit.
3 months.
Like, there you
but-
go.
Yeah.
Figure my
Mine
shit
was
out.
not
Put a
3
sticky
months.
note
Mine
on
was
it,
like
Jeremy's.
Mine.
Maybe it varies on how
they
busy
got,
time of year.
They got
but-
back to me in a week and said 6 to 8 weeks, and I haven't got it yet.
Oh yeah, mine was pretty. I was amazed how fast
What's
mine
yours?
was.
What was your result?
White.
I'm like a mixture.
surprised.
I'm like all the whites.
You're a
Yeah,
mutt.
all the
A European mutt.
We talked about it.
A
They
lot
have
of-
Polish and all that.
a lot of
crap.
Polish, a lot of Italian. I might be
Lot
more
of-
Italian than Gavin. Actually.
Do y'all's families
That's
have
funny,
like
that'd be.
crazy stories about your lineage too? Or like
No.
we're related
No.
to some kings
No.
or whatever?
No.
Oh,
My
well,
family,
that's
I
fine.
grew up and they were like, "You're trash and you'll always be trash."
Yeah.
I was
So-
like,
You were
My dad was like, your
Latin?
great great grandfather was probably a drunk.
So
I was like, yeah, you're
We
right.
are-
"You got the
Irish.
gene."
there's a
Just
there's
kidding,
a
I-
I come from a,
generations.
look.
Right.
I'm from Alabama. I come from a family that of like slave owners who didn't make it after who like that was what they had going for them. So after the Civil War,
After
they just
the
went
old
downhill.
slave trade, that's
Yeah.
hey, that's all they knew. That's all they. We're not
Right.
selling people anymore. Shit.
Well, I guess we better
What do you
just
got?
start drinking.
Then what do you got?
all
Allegedly.
over
Start
us.
making moonshine.
If we
Allegedly,
can't-
that's
if
an
we can't
amazing new
succeed
shirt
off the
available.
misery of others, you know.
So
Allegedly
there is
related,
a
Bill
river
agrees.
up in North Austin called Bull Creek. And the family
Yeah.
story is that my great-grandfather killed the last wild bull in Austin and it landed in the creek. And so that became Bull Creek.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So there you go.
That's why we don't have bulls.
Yeah, we murdered all the wild
What do you think
bulls.
the real story is?
I don't know. Probably.
There
Probably
was-
some guy in an
there
office
was-
went like, that's a
There was a
cool
lot
name."
of peaceful Mexicans there living in Mexico. Jack's
That's
family
his
came
family.
in, wiped them out, and then it became Texas.
Jeez.
I mean, that's what actually happened. I mean,
No, that's-
there was a
My
line.
name's Bull Pattillo, and this is my creek, motherfuckers.
Bull.
Yeah!
This is my creek.
Sixth generation house nine. Pew 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 pew.
Well, it was probably not at the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been
it was like
first.
first.
He's like, I'm new here, motherfucker.
You say,
This is mine now.
To be fair, he also said that he went sixth generation house nine. He wasn't the smartest.
I
Jeff
feel
held
like
up 3 fingers.
you enunciated too much. You gotta be like, yeah.
Oh my
That's
god!
true.
Have you guys seen the new South Park?
I've heard it's
not.
incredible.
Holy
So I
shit!
heard last or the first
It
one
took a
back.
nerves are back.
So the
that's
Yeah.
the first one back, it dealt with like Siri and Alexa and things like that.
That's the one.
Supposedly,
Have you seen it?
I haven't, but my sister and brother-in-law, they watched it, and they have an Echo Dot in their room.
That's why they did it.
Yeah, and apparently at some point, it like something happens where it triggered their Echo Dot. It said, "Suck my dick."
Yep.
Awesome.
I'm surprised that's all it said.
What? And so, yeah.
I
don't know what they said.
That entire episode was a troll.
Yep.
That's incredible.
I saw a ton of people being like, "Whoop, turn this off when I'm watching South Park."
But in addition to that, the fucking social commentary in it was brutal and fucking awesome.
They're not doing anything about Trump, right? Like they're staying away from Trump.
They're staying away from Trump, but they're not staying away from all the. Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen any of it.
I don't want to
watch
spoil it for you, but
Don't spoil it.
It's fantastic.
Okay.
Nice.
I was just the whole time like, wow, that's bold. That's bold.
So I was looking at the hashtag here, the hashtag off topic age.
Nice.
There was a question from Kate O. Or, Ginger chick.
Kate O.
I want to hear Jeremy do the O.
She wants Kate. Oh, she wants to know which groups are going to be there this weekend at the Let's Play Family Reunion. So that's coming. That's this weekend.
Yeah.
If you're a first member.
Your favorite groups, that's who.
So if you're watching this, that means that you can watch that.
Everybody.
Right
Well,
now.
that's if you're watching this live.
Live.
Because people could be watching this anytime.
And then you can't.
ever.
You
Like
fucking
5
liar,
years.
Jeremy.
I could be dead. I will be
Hey,
dead
there
at
we
some
go.
point. And
Yeah,
this will
you
be
gotta be a
on.
first
They're
member.
the stretch
so.
goals.
Oh yeah, how we doing on those?
We got to eat. I know
We
that.
definitely got the Jeff.
Oh yeah, Jeff, go get
That's,
it.
that's about it. So,
I think we're getting close to the
food's
1,000
good enough
club.
for me.
So you're gonna see Funhouse, Achievement Hunter, Sugar Pine 7, Kinda Funny, Criken,
Cow
Cow Chop.
Lewis, Fareed.
Louis
Dude,
and
Louis
Fareed.
Medina.
Can't get away
he's
from
gonna
the camera.
You
Right.
can't get him off camera.
And then maybe other people too. But that's like the ones that
Those are the ones that
guaranteed
announced.
are going to be
maybe.
there.
Well, I mean, others have been announced if you were Jeff, but some people might show up
Yeah.
that aren't there.
I heard that
Sugar
Dwayne
Pine
The Rock
7.
Johnson's going to be coming.
Oh my God.
But
Oh
dude,
my
I
God.
mean, it's possible. He knows Greg Miller. What's up
does.
with that? He's always like kind of funny. This I'm The Rock, kind of
Greg knows
funny.
all sorts of people.
And Greg's
Troy
like,
Baker's
Greg's
friend.
like, I'm making
he
chicken
sent him like
wings.
a video message. To
I
Kinda Funny
know.
Live
I
3.
know. He could be there. Maybe Greg will bring The Rock. I'd love to
Do it.
meet
Do
him.
it.
I'd be like, listen,
Mr. The Rock, sir.
listen, I don't give a fuck
I
about
love you
wrestling.
when Mummy returns.
I thought it was like, oh man, The Rock, he's gonna be an actor. This is gonna suck. And then you're awesome. I love
Yeah.
every movie you're in. I will absolutely go see a movie just because The Rock's in it.
Absolutely.
He's badass. He's fucking ripped.
He's in on the
He's a
joke.
badass. He's funny as fuck.
Good comedic
He's
timing.
awesome.
And now
The other guys.
now Batista's trying to pull it off now.
Guardians
he's-
is a great start.
Guardian's a great start. Now he's in
a great character.
What's the movie
John
he's in
Cena
now?
as well.
John Cena's
yeah.
fucking
He's in Liberty.
hilarious in
There's-
comedy.
He's really funny.
There's 2 women wrestlers who are also in like some.
There's a way
entertainment
more
show
than
now.
2 women
Yeah,
wrestlers.
thank you, but they have their own like.
I heard there's
reality
3
show.
now.
Really?
They let her in?
I'm surprised.
No, what's the movie Batista's
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner, yeah. So
Nice.
And it's like
I
these
think
tiny
it's
little
good.
spectacles. Like
he
little-
wants to
little
try and get
spectacles.
into more serious acting.
Have you
instead.
seen
But
Blade
I mean,
Runner?
he's just a like.
I mean, again, maybe people might not know, except it's very hard and it's all skill based, but it's like that's what wrestling is.
It
Acting.
is acting.
I mean, it's all acting. Like that
It
makes
is.
total fucking sense.
It's not
The
all
actors.
acting, but there's a
No,
lot.
but I mean, like all the showmanship, all the stuff, and even when you get in the ring, I mean, it's choreography. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Like-
So it's like stunts. It's like that makes perfect fucking sense for a movie.
You say
Yeah.
that, but when we went to go see Extreme Midget Wrestling, that was very authentic.
Little
Listen, I
people
mean, they
wrestlers.
were
Taking away from That's what they
little
called
bodies,
themselves.
big hearts.
Yeah, it was called
That's a TLC show, right?
Extreme Midget Wrestling.
Close.
I'm calling them
Little
what they
People,
want to
Big
be
World.
called.
Oh, that's right.
And then they split up.
Oh, did they?
I mean, everyone ever on a reality show splits
That's
up,
true.
right? I mean, that's fact.
Oof.
And usually, if it's on TLC, it's brutal.
But you know, those
too.
teen moms are the best.
Hey, you know John and K plus 8, they worked out. They're
Now
both
it's-
pieces of shit.
K+8.
you got a lot of just
Allegedly.
like.
Allegedly.
Geek
Available
Candy.
now in the Rooster Teeth store.
Wait,
RoosterTeeth.com/store. Pick up
Jeremy.
Allegedly or the
Yo.
Chaos
Have
shirt.
you seen Blade Runner, the original?
No.
Okay, you gotta watch that.
Also, which version? There's like 50.
Yeah.
The good extended version.
The
that actually
director's
goes
The
cut.
through
goody
everything.
good is the Ridley Scott
Yeah,
cut.
director's
It's
cut.
called like it's not called director's cut.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like
what
the
it is.
Ridley Scott
Yeah.
cut
Yeah,
or something.
Jack's right though. That's what
It is, but I'm just to clarify. There's
That's
like
the one you wanna watch.
there's like 9 different cuts.
Oh
Boy.
shit! Did you see Linda
And it-
Hamilton's coming back to Terminator?
Is she really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was excited about that.
Are they following up on the?
I don't
Are they
know.
gonna follow
It
up
was just
on-
announced.
What was the most recent one?
Genesis
Genesis.
spelled like shit.
Yeah, I was sad. that
Wasn't
it
a terrible
good.
movie.
I thought
No?
it was bad.
I
No,
enjoyed it.
I didn't mind.
I was like, whatever.
Amelia Clarke.
I
love
liked it.
Amelia
I
Clarke.
love her.
I liked it better than T3 and Salvation.
I liked T3.
I was sad with old.
I didn't like
Schwarzenegger.
Salvation.
I kind of dug T3. I love that T3 ends on such like, oh,
Yeah.
there goes the world. It's like, oh fuck, oh they actually did it.
You're like, that's how that happened.
like, okay,
Cool.
that's pretty neat.
Yeah, and
Didn't
then
see
we're
that
gonna
coming.
do it.
Yeah, but then they really fucked it up with Salvation.
Yeah.
I did
It's
not like
like,
Salvation.
also, let's bring in Christian Bale. Also, let's have the movie have nothing to do with Christian Bale. It's about this other asshole robot that no one cares about. Also, Helena Bonham Carter's in it, and she's crazy. Whoa,
She's
what a
always crazy.
twist! I know. it's
Shocking.
getting-
Thanks.
But no, I
With the
really,
way
I
the
mean,
punchline.
I love Amelia Clarke, and I think she's great. And I thought she was an awesome Sarah Connor, and freaking Jai Courtney. I love Jai Courtney.
See, both of them were great, and I was
Yeah.
sad that the rest of the movie did not hold up because I thought they gave great performances. They were true to the characters, but just everything else.
I will say,
sucked.
I thought
hated
I
it a
thought
lot.
John Connor was fucking terribly cast. That guy was like
Yeah.
he looked like an accountant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's the dude
Yeah.
from the second Lord of the Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the
movie.
Apes, totally
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
This guy's a fine actor.
Good actor.
I was just like, he just looks like he's gonna be like,
He's
where are
good-
your
he's
taxes?
fucking. He's
Yeah.
good in
And
Planet of the Apes.
I will
John-
say, I
And
love,
then he's like Robo, John Connor,
Yeah.
Terminator, and I was like,
Right.
what the fuck?
I do love that they got J.K. Simmons in there too, and that was right after he won his Academy Award.
J.K.
for,
Simmons is
Whiplash.
fucking incredible.
I love
Love
J.K.
J.K. Simmons.
Fucking
Dude.
Schillinger.
He will.
Yeah.
There will
Schillinger.
never be a better J. Jonah Jameson.
They changed it. They went back and
Well,
forth
I
in
mean,
that goddamn
best
show.
movie that he was ever in was Juno. Let's be honest.
Oh, he was
mean,
pretty
it was
good.
a great
in Juno.
It was
movie.
pretty
Dude,
good.
also, what was it? The one
Star
with
Wars.
Andy Samberg and
Hot Rod.
no, not Hot Rod.
Was he in Hot
He
Rod?
was in Hot. He wasn't in Hot Rod. It was the one.
Wasn't, okay.
It wasn't Paul Rudd and Jason Segel. I love you, man. I love you, man. He was awesome in I
Forgot
Love
Andy
You, man.
Samberg was in that.
Yeah, he's his brother. He's his gay older brother.
Forgot.
What the fuck? Which one is I Love You, Man? What
That's the
movie is
one.
that?
It's the one where Paul Rudd doesn't have any guy
Slap
friends.
into bass.
Yeah, slap it a bass, slap it, and they see Rush and Jason
Yeah,
Segel's
it's
like
very
just kind of
funny.
a like a.
Is that
hippie
Mr.
dude.
T he fucks
I've
with?
literally,
No,
I
it was,
know for a
it
fact
was,
that I've
Lou
seen the
Ferrigno.
movie.
Lou Ferrigno.
I was just like,
Yeah.
Lou Ferrigno, that brought it back.
Okay,
he,
there
he
you go.
like doesn't he punch him? Then Lou Ferrigno hit somebody
Yeah,
at
you know,
some
he
point.
I
knocked
think
him
Lou
out.
Ferrigno like
Yeah, because he's like,
chokes him
"Hey,
out.
Hulk,
Oh, yeah, he
hey,
chokes him.
Hulk,
He
hey, Hulk."
chokes him
He
unconscious.
chokes him out. That's right. And he chokes him out like super nice. He's like, "Hey, you gotta
Yeah.
take him."
Yeah.
I forgot about
Because they were
that.
trying to sell his house. And
Yeah.
then what's his name? Rob Hubel is like the dickhead other sales guy. Funny movie. That's where it's got John Favreau is in it as like the dickhead.
Favreau?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So,
my God.
question for you guys
Anyway.
too: are you more a Terminator or Terminator 2 person?
T2.
Okay, it's very polarizing, but there's two types of people.
They're two entirely different movies.
Thank
It's true. Well, that's why
It's
there's
true.
two
They
types.
are,
It's
but
true.
I prefer
Terminator
I'm
is
glad you recognize that.
Terminator
Thriller,
is a
Thriller
scarier
and an action movie.
Yeah.
Terminator
It's
is
a
a
monster
scarier.
It's just like Alien and
movie.
Aliens. It's
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
thing.
Well, I mean,
It's exactly
Terminator.
why I like
like-
Alien as
the thing
opposed
is,
to Aliens.
Terminator
fine, it's
1
what you
could
want.
actually happen.
I mean,
Yeah, no, it's true. It's
Yeah.
true. That's why we still need factories for those big crushers. When the robots chase us, we can crush them real good.
And I can go, you're terminated, fucker.
Yeah, dude, what a badass.
Right? She's pretty awesome.
Then there's that like.
I give up. I can't help.
That's the best part
Can't,
of
oh,
Linda.
were you trying?
I was
In
trying.
Terminator 2,
pulling a
when she
Force
shotguns
Awakens.
it.
I tried to help, but now I give up. I can't help.
Should be dead.
I did what I could.
How'd it go?
There's a lot of
Also,
pieces now that are the same
Yeah,
color.
they're very similar.
I like T2, if nothing else, for Linda Hamilton or Sarah Connor's character progression. We're like, yeah, at the end of Terminator, even more like the third act, I guess. She's like becoming a badass, you know, and then she kills the Terminator at the end. But it's still very much like, I'm running, you know, fucking Kyle Reese is there, and he's like, I got pipe bombs. Pew, 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 pew. And then he gets fucking bipped. And then, you know, she crushes the Terminator, and then the movie ends with her being like, I'm a fucking badass. And then the second one starts, and she's fucking, you know, in the mental
Psych
institution
ward,
and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
But like,
Which is an amazing scene.
they bust
I
her
love the whole
out,
thing.
and you know, she has that fucking moment where she sees Terminator, and she's like, but then he's like, come with me if you want to live, and she's like, let's fucking do this. She's fucking awesome in that whole goddamn movie. I will say my favorite fucking part about T3 when they were like, this is where she was buried. Oh fuck, it's a bunch of guns.
They're like,
There's
oh, yeah,
that
no.
shootout at
She
the
was actually
fucking-
cremated and thrown in the desert.
At the graveyard, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Fucking Arnold comes out and he's like,
He's holding the
"Did you get one
giant-
piece in?"
yeah.
See, that's the only disappointment.
That was my
of
first
T2
piece,
to
bitches.
us.
Hey.
It's like they make Linda so badass and awesome, and then John's just a whiny little brat. He's like,
I mean, yeah, he's
The
a
best-
little kid.
No faith, but what we make for ourselves.
I have no father figure.
The best part about T3 is it's pretty understated. There's a chase scene and Terminator's hanging off the back of a vehicle and he kicks a ambulance like runs in him and he like kicks it and the ambulance crumples in a way that like feels meaty and like it
can
just
feel
makes
like-
sense and
like-
you're like, Right, this dude is
Like
Super powerful.
like
Yeah.
crushing a can. but
yeah,
car.
like it's like crushing a tin can, but it's pulled off so well that it's
Who is in
believable.
that? Was
A lot
that
of that
Rebecca
shit-
So
Stamos?
believable.
Who's?
It was
the chick?
not Kristen Dunst. It was Jesus. What was her name?
I can't remember who it was.
Claire
Oh,
Danes.
Claire Danes.
Claire Danes.
Claire Danes.
I just remember the trailer where it's like, and her head spun around.
Yeah.
Danes
It's like-
is great.
Claire Danes and
and they had the Terminatrix or whatever.
Claire Danes is pretty great. Check out Stardust.
Yeah.
Excellent movie.
You knew I was
Does that
gonna
go there,
say
Jeremy? I
because
can't
I
see.
didn't
Charlie
get to
Cox,
watch it.
amazing
I don't
guy.
know.
What's
super
happening?
nice.
Those two connect right there. Is that okay?
He called me love, and I went, thank you.
Nice.
Yep, Charlie Cox, apparently a nice guy.
Very nice.
According
It's got a
to
little
you.
orange on it there.
Brian Cox from Super Troop.
Yeah, I didn't have her hand.
There's like some
That's-
orange.
is that what he's from? That's what he's well known for?
Yeah.
Famous role. You were the guy from Super Troopers.
See,
Yeah.
it's funny you say that too. I've always
Oh
wanted-
shit, we got the
the shot
bunch of
strap.
crap.
Yeah.
Oh, did we hit one?
Yeah, that's what says reward
Hey!
unlocked. So
Oh
I'm guessing.
shit! $1,000 shopping spree.
All right, we're getting
Yay.
$1,000
Let's-
worth of food for Jeff's
Let's buy
cookout.
one $1,000 thing.
Go
Like,
to
can we buy a
Toys R Us.
$1,000 mouse
Can we
trap?
just get, like,
no,
the
Toys R Us
cheapest-
file for bankruptcy.
That's what I'm saying,
Don't
you gotta
give them
help
our
them
money.
out.
They're,
Really?
they're
Toys R
done.
Us.
We don't. They help them out.
Well, it doesn't. It depends on what kind of bankruptcy they.
Can
file
we
for.
buy a $1,000 Fabergé egg? Like,
Sure.
do they have a $1,000
Sure.
one that we can just immediately drop?
And then what do
we
you
can
think
do like
Couch
we can do
Apple
egg
do with
races.
it? They'll
I know
like
people
put it
who know
inside
people.
themselves or something. You know what I meant.
I can't take it no more. So
Goodness.
shopping spree.
But going back, since Jack was mentioning, movies that people have been in that are a little bit obscure, I've always wanted to meet certain actresses or actors and say, like, I loved you in the movie that they know is terrible. Like, I would love to meet Jennifer Aniston and say, I loved you.
And Friends.
Yes, yeah, Friends, of course. I loved you in Leprechaun.
The
That
opposite
awesome.
was it the
Yeah.
opposite of attraction? What was the one that it was Jennifer Aniston and Paul Rudd were in, where Paul Rudd was the gay guy and she was trying to turn him?
And
Yeah,
she
good
was
question.
the other gay guy.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
But that was a fucking
Friends.
twist ending.
No.
You can meet Samuel L. Jackson and be like, I loved you in that theater mode movie we watched
Yeah.
that you were in.
Yeah.
Like,
Death
or-
Without Temptation.
I loved you in Coming to America.
Dude, Samuel L. Jackson is in this PBS
Oh,
show
dude,
that I
you
used
were
to
the
watch
money-
in
you
the
were
90s
the-
called Ghost Rider.
You were the driver
That's
of
true,
Goodfellas.
yeah.
I watched
Yeah,
a
you did
lot
show
of
me
Ghost
Ghost
You
Rider.
fell asleep in the truck.
Well, they made us watch it in school.
Yeah, Sam Jackson's
Yep.
in that. I'm sure in the first episode for 20 seconds, and he's like, "I'm out." And
Yep.
he's probably like, every time they get $1 million, he
Okay.
makes
That
it
was like a
pop
little
in.
puffball that went
Yeah,
around and wrote
the
shit.
90s visual effects that were amazing.
I mean, it was just computer, just full on, just like computer
Like,
animated.
what is it, Ghost Rider?
Anything.
And you'd be
Yeah.
Yep. Get this shit. Did you know when you're watching it as a kid?
Yes.
I looked it up. That's supposed to be the ghost of a dead slave, apparently.
I
That
knew
sounds
that
like a
from
Snopes
episode 1 watching it.
Yeah, it
I
was
was
like-
like,
I
that's
bet
a slave.
Slave. You could just tell.
I was like, I
by
got
the
it.
way it possessed
I got
things,
it.
but was like, "Can I please possess this?"
When the first word is spelled was plantation, I was
Right,
like,
right,
yeah.
right, and it's
I
like,
know what
and
you
it was
are.
like the ghost typed like, "I'm glad my white slave master's dead."
What are you guys talking about?
Ghost Rider.
PBS show.
Ghost Rider.
It's a song.
Yeah, it was around on the same.
Public access.
Yes, it was around when
Well, that's
Wishbone
that's
was
not
on.
PBS.
Wishbone was also a good show.
Public
Wishbone.
access is totally different.
Clifford.
Wishbone, I was like, was a
Fiery.
computer game. Like,
No, we
there
used to
was a
watch
Wishbone
Clifford.
game that I played a lot.
Clifford the
Computer.
Big Red Dog.
One of
That
those
was great
things.
too.
Dude, I watched the fuck out of Clifford. That's not true. I mostly
Emily.
read Clifford. I
I
watched
watched it.
some Clifford, but they were all about like, get this, little girl, huge dog. Crazy. Nuts.
Tiny as a
Metaphor.
puppy.
He was tiny,
Curious
and
George.
they got him, and then he didn't stop growing. What?
Then he was
Wild.
big. Then he was
Dude,
bigger than the house.
He was bigger than the house. The hijinks Clifford got into was nuts. But you know what? Loved him all the same.
Boy,
why
was
they-
he a
Y'all
big
are
red
gonna.
dog.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Y'all are gonna deal with that shit with Iris. She's
Oh
gonna
my
want to
God,
watch all
it's
that
already
stuff,
started.
and it's fun and it's great. Watch out for Caillou.
Oh my god.
You will fucking die.
No, I already know
Everything
Caillou.
that
I
I've
got
heard
3
from
nephews,
parents.
man.
Ugh.
Yeah, Caillou's a piece of shit. He's a whiny little brat who treats everyone terribly.
He's so boring.
He's just a
Oh.
shit.
And also,
good smacking.
worst part about him, easily, hands down, 10 of 10, fucking bald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't have a lot of
I mean,
hair.
think of all the terrible bald people.
He
in the
just
world.
sucks. I hate Caillou. I hated being bald is nothing. I just hate
Like,
Caillou.
no, Krillin, worst character. Bald.
He shaves,
Well, he
though.
became-
he shaves.
has hair later on. It's good.
He always has hair. He shaves. That's different.
So what are the 6 dots on his head? What is that?
That's because like it's like his monk shit. I think it was like burned into his head.
Is it burned into it?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was.
But
like,
he has hair in the later ones.
Like I said, that's because he's a monk and he always shaves
I was gonna
it.
say, I
That's
want
why
to
he's
say-
always
in the
bald.
later
It's a
ones, he's got the
reference.
weird like,
Well, that's because he
like
gets
Videl-looking
dude,
hair.
listen. He gets locked down by an android, fucks her, baby comes out, and he's like, I
could
gotta
do
grow
so much
hair
better.
now.
Can you imagine the sex
Android
between him and
18.
18?
She just keeps
No,
going.
She could do so much better.
Wasn't that Gazorpazorp? He has sex with a robot? And
Kind of.
Gazorpazorp?
Now, Jack, that would make
She
sense.
was a robot.
She was fully a robot, but the
she's
wish
an
from the
android.
Dragon Balls wished her to be human.
Yes.
So then he was able to put his human dick in her.
But then
and
they're like,
pop out
why
a
give her a
baby.
name? She's 18.
We
Right.
should
We're
clarify
just gonna
Because
call
she
you
was the
18
18th
still.
android.
Yeah, because we had this discussion yesterday of what is a robot versus what is an android. She's an android, not a robot.
She was an android.
Yeah.
I think androids are
Androids
the
are like
robots
humanoids.
meant to look like
They're
humans.
like humanoids. Even if they don't look like humans, I would say like a bipedal, you know. Even if you had like a walking fucking robot, like Star Wars, has all kinds
I mean,
of like,
I
I
would
will
call
destroy
Bender
you.
a robot. I wouldn't call Bender an android.
I would absolutely call
Yeah.
him an android.
Really?
No, that's a robot. I
No,
agree.
he's got a personality.
He
and
is-
She
shit.
says I'm
No.
Bender the robot.
He's
Yeah,
he's
all
Bender the
time.
bending robot in the show.
Yeah, I know, but if
But he is
we're
an
talking in the
android.
grand scheme
Really?
of the like
But
what
that
we
was-
as society refer to as
I'm gonna
androids,
look up the definition of an
he's a
android.
fucking android.
Yeah, see, that was my confusion with Transformers. It's robots in disguise.
Yeah, but I
They're
mean,
clearly
he's
humanoids.
Bender's no different from
mean, they're
friggin'
truckoids.
C-3PO.
I
who's
actually got to
certainly
see
an
the
android.
truck when I was in Rose City Comic Con.
Shit, Bender's more of an android than C-3PO. His asshole arms don't even move all
Oh
the
fuck!
way.
There's a phone called an android. Hang on.
Oh, that'll slow you down.
Yep.
That will slow you down.
We'll check back in with Jeremy in about 6 hours.
Did you ever watch the movie Bicentennial Man?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Rod
talked about
Williams?
that too.
I had read the book. The book
There's
is way better.
Really,
didn't know
really
it was a book.
interesting idea of like in that movie, the idea is like they start making like body parts and things that you can implant into humans that basically act as like the robotic, like a robotic lung or something. And then at one point they make like a straight up robot that has the exact same parts in it that are in humans, and then slowly he starts like adding different like more human stuff to himself, and then like humans start adding more robot stuff. At what point do they cross? Like at what point do you go like if you have 50% robot parts in you, are you a robot?
Everyone's
in
a
that? Or I mean,
cyborg.
or a cyborg. I
Yeah.
mean, but like at what point will like I don't know. There's a weird cross there. I don't
then-
think we'll ever see that in our life.
Well, if you want to
I'm
get
curious.
into that, then I guess if you have any kind of robotic part inside your body, if you're considered a cyborg, it's like, do people with prosthetics, are they cyborgs? No.
Yeah,
Yes,
to an extent, they
technically,
are.
yes.
The definition really didn't help at all because it says a robot with human appearance is the definition of an android. But it's like, at what point do you call it human appearance? Like, it looks totally like a
I
human?
would say 2
or
arms and 2
walks like a
legs and a
human?
torso and a
It's
head.
like, it depends on where you
Pretty
draw that
humanoid.
line,
Yeah.
I guess.
That's why I use the word humanoid.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you're a robot, android, but you got legs, and you're all walking around. Talking, optional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I would say.
I would say it's kind of up to your definition of what you
It really
what you
is.
would call humanoid.
What
yeah.
does Morty name the sex bot? He gave her a name.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
like
don't
it's a
remember.
very
I don't remember. He just says it once, like in the whole episode, and then it flies away.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
I can't
sure.
remember. Oh well.
It's something lame.
it is something lame.
It's like Gertrude or
He didn't
something.
name it after his-
Gwendolyn or some
Oh, no,
shit.
like
Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn, that's it.
Gwendolyn.
You nailed it. That's it.
I was
Yeah.
thinking it before you said Gertrude.
Gwendolyn.
You saying Gertrude propelled me. Go.
It
I'm
was the
gonna
G.
take a chance.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry for naming Gwendolyn.
Your
You know what I'm
name
saying?
is beautiful.
Go by Gwen.
What are you
Go by
looking at,
Gwen.
Jerry?
Gwen's a nice name.
I typed in Android versus robot, and the first thing was
Looks like
some
Mantis.
Why would
Asian
you type
Guardians
in
too.
Android versus robot?
The
I want to see that.
No
Alien
wonder you're
versus
not getting
Predator
any
sequel.
results.
Yeah.
Let's get all these weird videos of robots and androids fighting. I don't
The
understand.
difference between robots and androids.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna be over here.
he's
You
a
talking
human.
about
Not a robot.
Not or an android.
Yeah.
One can take a punch.
Now I'm just thinking of Gazorp Field. I don't know what we were on before that.
Gazorpazorp field.
Jack
Hey,
threw me
that's like from.
I'm good at that.
Remember Gazorpazorp? Oh yeah, hey,
Gee,
that's
Gazorp Field.
yeah, that's true.
Guilt. White guilt. That's what he says in the episode. I'm sorry.
Bez.
I love it when it gets quiet.
Good isolated audio.
Lindsay says
That's,
something really
that's when I
odd.
start just tapping. I
Like
go.
Jeff saying black people to a crowd of.
Yeah,
Theater.
already it's into the spectrum of like personal definitions. It's like a lot of people believe androids should be able to pass as a human. And it's like, but others say that if it can walk and if it walks on 2 legs and has 2 arms, then it's an android. It's
Okay,
like,
Doug.
all right,
Okay.
well, there you go.
See,
if
that's
it fucks like a duck, it's probably got a fucked up penis.
What they did say though is that calling they're
Yeah,
like they can
corkscrew,
call
yeah.
RTD to a droid, but they're like, but he's not. He's not an android. He's a droid, which could be something different, but he's not an android.
He's
interesting.
pretty
Did you-
robot.
He's a robot.
The animation also came out, the H animated of us talking about bird fucking
Yeah,
in
fucking
Breath of the Wild.
Not bird fucking, bird
yeah,
people.
beer-
How
people
drunk
fucking-
were you during
He
that?
was pretty
Jeremy?
drunk.
I was there, I guess.
we-
You could hear, at one point, I yelled from the
I
background.
don't think
remember-
we
I don't
touched on it
remember
in
that.
Crash 2, did we? The animal fucking? We definitely mentioned it in Crash 1 because you fly away on the bird, and there was definitely a mention of like fucking a bird or something.
Maybe?
I know you brought it up in Crash 1.
I'm sure I brought it up.
I think we're fuck free in Crash 2, but we filmed them. You know, it was intermittent, right? Like we did the first 2 pretty close together, and then we didn't film one for like fucking 3 weeks because we didn't have time, which is why we didn't release it because we didn't want to put them out and then have like a month
It
gap.
didn't come up because there's no question in my brain about how like Crash would fuck.
Yeah.
Right? He's still a mammal.
Yeah, no,
It's all the same.
It was just I specifically I could be making this up. I seem to recall like at the end of Crash when we jump on the bird and fly away.
I was like, they should fuck on the bird.
That's what it was. I knew there was
like the bird was a bed.
And fucking was happening. You know? Oh, there's the animated adventure right there.
There we go.
Talking to this random dude.
Well, you start off the video apologizing for being drunk, so that's a good indicator of how drunk Jeremy is.
Yep, he's getting real slammy.
Getting riled up. I'm like,
right.
look at it.
I love that you're hosting a TED Talk too about fucking birds.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Something, It's funny seeing it with no audio.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I'm wondering what exactly is being said.
Pretty good. Whoa, how much? Whoa.
Those animators, man, they do some good
That
stuff.
one's Jaime Aguilar, who's the second place winner of our animation contest. And the first place winner was Sean, who does our other animations. So you'll see the difference in the style.
It's
They're both
okay. Isn't
so what
it
was it-
Jaime
what was
spelled
his
with a
name?
J?
Jaime
Jaime?
Aguilar.
Yeah.
It's spelled with a J, right?
Yeah.
It's spelled like Jamie.
I'm saying,
but
that's what I'm saying. If it looks like Jamie, that's it.
Here's what I love about Jaime.
Jaime.
I like both of their animations.
Don't fight him.
No.
Okay.
I love both of their animations so much.
But what?
Jaime, no, it's not a butt.
Here it
But-
comes.
It's not a butt.
Here it comes.
Unfortunately.
Because they both have very
However,
very specific things that they do that I really like. Like so Jamie, you said the other one? Or no,
Jaime.
who was the
Jaime.
No, but who's the other one?
Sean.
Jamie.
Sean.
Jamie and Jaime.
Sean does like the kind of like just the big circle heads and stuff like that. That's Sean.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right.
Sean does the eye fuck up, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does
changed-
the
does
thing
like
where guy goes.
Whenever somebody misspeaks in like when he's animating, if he uses a clip where the audio is like, Ryan, what do we go that way? Like he always like droops the eye and then puts it back.
Hey, oh,
That's the mouth stutter.
So,
Gavin's eyes.
Sean
fall
does
off.
the thing where he is very observant of things that are said in the background and makes them into something.
Yeah.
It's like at one point, like Jack was doing something else in our 7 days one, the Nug Club thing, which is a very recent one. And just Jack was doing something else, and he goes, "Ow," like that, because he got hurt or something. But in the animation, he makes it where like Gavin throws a rock while he's talking, and it hits Jack, and Jack's
Yeah.
like,
Dude,
like
in one of
stuff like that is so funny to me.
That's why I
that he
love
does.
Sean's animations. Yeah. He
in
finds
one,
little jokes.
in one of the most recent ones, I don't even remember which one it was, so I don't know who animated it. But somebody pointed it out to me, and I remember checking the video. Fucking literally, in one of the recent animations, I'm holding the fucking coffee maker with the froth in it, which is a YouTube video I made like 6 years ago.
Yeah, probably
on my,
Sean. Sean
like,
does
like
stuff like
on
that
my
a lot.
personal channel. Like I'm just, it's all the audio from the video, and I don't know the context, but I'm holding a fucking coffee pot that's got like coffee and then like layers of foam, which is like a personal YouTube video I made fucking forever ago. I was like, that's awesome.
What Jaime does, if I'm saying that right, I'm sorry. I'm not.
You're good.
You're
what-
good. Drink
Nailed
some
it.
more. You'll fuck it up.
So, and also he, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. His animations, what he's really good at is taking situations that we do in these videos and then putting them in a totally different context. Like, even his old-timey Ryan, which is what the contest was like, he was taking audio clips from us playing and making it look like we were doing an interview.
Yeah, he did,
It was
like,
like people
sports
sitting in an
commentary.
interview chair and talking about what happened during
Yeah.
the game and like coming back to the game. Then it was like
an
Gavin
ESPN
Free,
special.
blah 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 at the bottom, and he's like talking to the camera and stuff like that. He's really good at doing that in his videos, like the bread leg toaster.
Well, that's what
thing
stuck
and
out
all
to us
that.
is everyone else
the
kept
leg
it.
toaster. Yeah.
That audio is from the Creeper Soccer X, where you did it with Obsidian. So everyone else, like a lot of people, kept it within the realm of being inside of the Creeper Soccer Stadium, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But he was the only person that we knew of who took it outside of it and was like, "Let's move the location." I was like, "That's really cool. That's kind of cool that you
Right.
came up with this new idea."
No, there was someone else who did an animation where like it was like the ghost of old timey Ryan was coming out of a grave or something.
Yeah.
I thought that was a
Haunting
really
people.
great one too, and
Yeah.
like coming back. It was just great how they cut everything so it worked for that.
People, our fans are very talented.
They moved the timer to behind
You're
me.
not.
Community members.
I was looking for the clock. I was like, where the fuck is it?
It's right there.
Yeah. Oh, let me
Michael,
just
it's
check-
1:07.
Let me check what time it is. All right.
We've been here for an hour and 7
All right.
minutes.
Are they moving the clock?
Jack is.
Again, literally, as I did that, I turned back around and I could just hear someone shuffle.
Will it reach the table, Jack?
Table.
Damn it.
I mean, I feel like they probably figured that out before we started.
Well, they could have told us.
There we go. Yeah.
Here.
How far? Oh, it's still not in the shot.
There you
Thanks.
go.
Just leave it right there. Just leave it right there.
Done.
Oh, you're good right there.
Perfect.
Oh, that's
Perfect.
good.
Let's see what does that shot
Yeah.
look like?
Wait, turn a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
There we
losing
go.
it.
I'm running over a cable. Hang on.
It's 107.
Sorry, broadcast.
I'm amazed
There
we
we
can't.
go.
Oh, there we go. Can't
There
see
we
in the
go.
2-shot.
Oh, that's weird.
There we go. Oh, now we got
Oh,
that weird
no.
mirror effect. Oh.
They're gonna stop that right
They're
there.
like, we're not gonna
No.
break the universe. You'll do that.
Someone
Again,
just tweeted me.
Was it
Jeremy.
vibrating?
I don't know. I
went
think I hit a button and it
Is
started
that a
shaking.
bump?
Interesting. Yeah, oh
Yeah.
god. It died. Someone just tweeted me, I don't know if it's true, but allegedly 18 is a cyborg, but android due to translation issues. So in America, the only reason she's called that is because we can't translate from Japanese.
There you go.
So she
And I
is
got a tweet
technically a
from
cyborg.
James
I mean,
Dowie.
that's they call her Android 18, but they literally say in the show that they were human beings because they casually never mention it ever the entire show when they're bad guys and they're fighting and fighting and fighting and then they beat Cell and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna wish her to be human because Krillin wants to fuck her, and obviously it's gonna look weird because he wants to fuck this robot. So then
Not so weird.
they just add in this one line where Krillin's like, oh, well, you know they were humans first, right? It's like, oh, well, I'm glad you mentioned that now after like
Now
fucking
we can
80,
bang.
80 episodes.
Well, now we have
it
like
never
sex
came
robots.
up.
Who gives a shit?
I have,
Yeah, but this
I have
was
a tweet
back
here
then.
from
See, the
James
90s.
Downey, who I didn't know why. I was like,
Oh, you know, thanks.
who's? I was like, why did this come up? Do I follow James Downey? He's verified. I'm not.
Is he
You
really
should
into-
ask him. Like, you know anybody?
Editor at the Washington Post. Oh, okay, cool. He wrote, one of Futurama's main writers, Ken Keeler, always hated that Bender was called a robot, not an android.
Ah.
So that's another.
See, that's
point
the
for
whole
that
argument
one.
I have with nerd versus geek. Like, what is a nerd to you?
Loser.
Okay.
A nerd
So
is
we're
someone
nerds.
who's into a nerd is someone into many kind of nerdy things. So like science fiction,
Yeah.
books,
Yeah.
literature.
I
So
don't-
you're with me. You're with me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're a computer
I
geek.
Right,
Someone who-
a nerd,
yeah.
bookworm, their studious from the cerebral
I think
cortex
that-
to their gluteus back in.
I think that is.
1990s.
I think those are completely antiquated
That was
terms
a
anymore.
a
No
joke
shit.
from Rhett
Who-
Link.
what does that
Ah,
mean?
okay.
Rhett
What,
Link made a
what is
rap battle
nerd? It's
between
like,
a nerd
oh,
and a
somebody
geek.
who's in a nerd culture. Everything that's quote unquote nerd culture
It's not
is
mainstream, it's
makes
true.
$1 billion.
It's literally also the equivalent
Yeah.
of like, oh, something they're like super into. So you're a football nerd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
know?
are. Yes,
Well, I
absolutely.
like how you're like, oh, like everyone
I think
says
that applies.
So that-
I mean, tell that to the rest of the universe.
It's like this this
You're a
episode of
cheerleading
Family
nerd.
Guy. I
If
saw
you're
where-
a
football jock, you read the book, you nerd.
yeah.
where
Yeah,
this
yeah,
this
I guess
super
to
hot
me, I
chick
would
was
call
kind
a
of like.
nerd.
I don't care.
Someone
It
who's
changed
really
the world.
into like science, I would call a nerd. Like like science.
I
and
would
math
call him
and
a
stuff like that.
science
And a
bitch.
geek would be like
Science
someone
bitch.
into games.
You're into
and-
science, you're a stupid
It
science.
was a thing when stuff like that wasn't mainstream, but you can't
yeah.
go watch
Oh,
it. Like if
here's my
football
definition.
players watch Avengers movies, there's no such thing
If
as a
nerd is
anymore.
like obsessive about things that are real, like science, math, stuff like that. Geek is someone who is really into things that are fake,
Oh, I
like
disagree.
fake
It's the opposite
universes
for
and
me.
stuff like that.
Opposite
geek
for
is somebody
that.
who bites the heads off chickens. Apparently,
that's
it's
it,
a circus
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, which no one knew, I guess, because I mentioned that and Michael was like, holy shit, you knew about that?
There he is, Jeff. There he is. He's
Look,
geeking.
look, look.
They have a geek button. They
Yeah.
must have a geek button. That was instant.
Load the geek.
Dude,
They're,
that guy was geeking.
That's a real geek squad we got.
There's a real geek squad. And you know what the thing about what makes him a great geek is he's a geek turner.
Yeah,
He makes more geeks.
it's
Oh,
true. It's true.
shit.
He's not just a solo geek.
So he's like a zombie geek.
He's like
Zero, yeah.
populating the geek society.
Interesting.
There's a joke on a Family Guy episode where there's this hot chick. I think it's Stewie's into her, maybe. I don't remember. But
That
she
seems
goes,
weird.
she's like, I'm kind of a
Family
nerd. I'm just really into rich guys with helicopters. I'm such a nerd. That's what it's like.
That's funny.
That's how I feel like that's totally applicable now. It's
Yeah, it really could be.
I can
Lindsay,
feel you. Well, what? What's up?
Chris Ramirez on Twitter
Pronounced
wants to know
Jaime.
what you're drinking. He's very curious about what is in
This
that
is
cup.
vodka mixed with that, let's see, Kirkland brand tea back here.
It's like pink lemonade or some shit.
Because I'm all about
Green
class.
tea.
A pink Kirkland, they call it.
Yep. There you go. Enjoy.
Kirkland, Costco brand.
They call that a pink BJ. No, well, so okay,
What?
what?
Go on.
He's losing his fucking mind.
What now?
A pink
So
BJ?
BJ's. If I said
Blowjobs.
BJ's to you,
Blowjobs.
but not talking about blowjobs, what would your
That I would think
We're
of a
making
Baby
so
Bob's.
much.
No, Baby
BJ
Bob's
Wholesale.
brother.
wholesale? Yes,
BJ's
thank you.
is the Costco of the East Coast.
Exactly.
But again, without that context, still growing a whole life in New Jersey where there was BJ's, it's like fucking
BJ's.
But now BJ's here,
It's a restaurant.
restaurant. It's a brewery.
My
Which
father.
I love. Love going there. It's
My
awesome.
father has texted me multiple times, like, let's get dinner at BJ's. I love BJ's. And I was like,
Every time my
Okay.
parents visit, we go to BJ's. My dad gets a flight, a beer. I get a flight, We drink them all, and then we're like,
you just suck each other off.
Would you say you get sloppy at BJ's?
Yes.
Dude, BJ's, I'm pretty sure, I mean, it was the East Coast thing, but I'm pretty sure it existed before Costco did. At least it was around before Costco.
Oh, I would agree, yes.
BJ's, to me, is the OG place. You go and you eat samplers for free, and you eat.
Oh my god, dude!
Like
as
it was
a
like
kid,
the first place
Mom,
ever.
You
where,
shop,
like,
I'm going to get
I'm
samples.
gonna fucking walk down aisles. I'm gonna eat the little taco. I'm gonna eat the fucking cheese. I'm gonna eat everything. I'm
What
gonna
is
eat
this?
the little
Some like
pitas.
little hot dog or something? I'm all over it.
Dude, you make a loop. By the time you hit 7 of them, you go back to the first one. They don't give a shit. They just work there and they're like, take the shit, fucking eat it. I don't care.
Yeah.
That
love
was
it.
fucking awesome.
That was the best part.
Well, since you moved to Austin, what's your favorite restaurant you've had?
BJ's.
Well,
I
obviously.
really do like that place.
You do.
can't blame you.
Jeremy do like. I really do like BJ's.
Yeah.
Controversial.
Yeah.
Dude, that's it.
Controversial.
Solid
Going to-
promotion.
I'm trying to
doubling
think.
down
Half
on
the
BJ's.
population loves giving them. Half the population loves getting them.
Right. I'm trying to think
It's true.
of.
They're getting real loud.
Yeah.
back
They're
there.
getting loud.
They're
They're
getting
at a BJ right
feisty.
now.
like
recording the raid right
a
now,
definition
That's a
of
loud
like
BJ.
favorite restaurant to me is somewhere that I could eat there like every day if I needed to. You know, like I'll go and I'll eat there over and over and over again. BJ's is up there. Torchy's is up there. I could eat a Torchy's like every fucking day if I needed
shit.
to.
Hard to get tired of Torchy's.
It's really hard to get tired of Torchy's.
Dude, I could also. I haven't been there in a while. I could eat at Trudy's every single fucking day.
Trudy's fucking
I've
great.
only been
fucking
there
love
once.
Trudy's.
and
Trudy's
it's
fucking
awesome.
great.
I think
It's so good.
Do they have that giant stuffed artichoke thing?
Yep.
Is
Yep.
that
Yeah.
Trudy's?
avocado.
I had that the one time. I
Yep,
went.
dude, their
Fuck,
fajitas
it's
there
really
are on
good.
point. Their margaritas are fucking delicious.
Mexican martini.
They are delicious. Oh, they're known for the Mexi
I went
Marts.
to some.
It's good.
I went to some Mexican restaurant
Baby really
I hadn't
fucked
been
it
to
up for
before.
us.
It's next to
Taco Cabana.
Do you go? Have you ever been to the BJ's on Mopac?
No.
The one of them, like over there.
Yes.
There's a Mexican
favorite
restaurant right next to that. I can't remember the name of it, but there's a Mexican restaurant in that same plaza. With
Taco
it.
Bell.
Nope.
Yeah.
I go there all the time.
I
too.
went there.
Del Taco.
That was fucking good. And they did a thing where they're, I was like, we never been there before. They asked the thing, have you eaten here before? And
I always lie. Even if I have, I'm like, yes.
Yep.
Unless it's super fucking complicated.
But
So
so
we
we
were
were
like
Does
Uchi.
yes get me out of this
If
conversation? Then I
Uchi,
have.
if you haven't been to Uchi, for the love of God, don't say yes. 'cause it's a
and
whole
normally I
fucking
do that
thing.
too. I'm like, yeah, we've been here, whatever. So it's a restaurant. We've been to a restaurant.
I know how to order food.
But so we were like, no, we haven't been here. I was with Kat, and they were like, okay, cool. We're gonna bring over some of our fajita steaks so you can try it, and like see if you like that. And I was like, okay. And they brought that over. It was so fucking good. It was like
So you
really,
liked
it was,
it?
yeah. There was a lot of lime on it. Like it was really limey steak. It was awesome.
Those
Well,
Irish.
that's now you're insulting people.
There
I don't give a shit.
Well-
But like, yeah, there was a lot of lime juice on it. And that's great. Favorite restaurant, BJ's.
See, you like
I really
lime
like
juice.
it.
Michael hates that. And
Great
I don't
beer.
like lime and citrus.
Oh, like fucking lima sit.
No,
Dude,
I've
I will
made
sit
it
there
why
with
you
a
love
Jeremiah
fucking
Red all
cilantro.
fucking
Oh,
day.
cilantro.
That's why I hate
I'm with
cilantro.
Jeff.
Cilantro's gross.
I'm
It
with
tastes
Jeff
like
as well.
lime
I'm
and
with Jeff,
citrus,
yeah.
and I'm like, "Ugh."
The three
hate
reasonable
it.
people at the table.
Cilantro's
like,
win. Hey, we're
Yeah, go for it. Give me fucking cheese. Don't
no,
put
but
stupid
if
shit
I
in
could
it.
just sit at BJ's with Jeremiah Red and just drink that all day and have
You can.
Is that your friend?
Go for it.
Jeremiah Red, dude.
What's up, Jeremiah
Red
Red?
Ale.
That was before Remy Tim.
Oh,
That's his
okay.
other alter ego.
And Todd.
Got squeezed
The
out.
sex.
Jeremiah Red.
Yeah.
He
Didn't
didn't.
quite make
He
it.
didn't test well.
Dude, you know what's fucking good that we went to recently? I had never been there before living in Austin. Fix.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That place
Fix
is
was
good.
good.
It's just a nice restaurant.
If you're
in
gonna go
Austin.
downtown, it's not a bad downtown
And
place. Welcome.
it's a nice location, good parking, which is always important downtown. Good to bring a baby. When we went, I'd never been there before, and it's a very small menu. It's like one of those restaurants with like seven.
like
there's
three appetizers,
there's
like 5
six,
meals.
There's like 5 or 6
Yeah.
entrees, but they have specials. And so I picked I was gonna get the ribeye or something like that. And then as they came up, they're like, oh, also the specials for the day, we have this, and then there was like a filet mignon and a strip steak. And I think like half of us at the table were like, yeah, strip steak, and I got the strip steak.
Yeah.
So Lindsay and I went
I was
there.
like, all of the salmon.
Lindsay and I went there for her birthday because I was like, oh, that place is awesome. So we went, like a couple weeks later was her birthday. So we went back and, they had the menu, came out, and, they were like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, so do you want to order? And I was like, do you have anything on the special menu? And they're like, oh, yeah, actually, we have a New York strip steak. I'm like, give me it. I was like, yes. I was like, thank God I came here before because I would never ask, like, hey, do you have shit that isn't on the menu? It's just like the second waiter didn't mention it, and I had to bring it up, but I was so fucking happy.
I think I got the ribeye when
Holy
we went. It was
fuck,
really
that
good.
steak was so good.
Did you get the honey badger?
Yeah, I was just gonna.
I
ask
did
what
not
was
get it the second time.
No, you didn't.
I went,
They made
I
a
do
point.
not like this.
There was no
And I
Jeremy
traded
there.
with you, yeah.
What a Parks and Rec moment.
Yeah.
It was. It was
Mike
very
going,
Tom Haverford.
Jeremy, you like whiskey? Or you said something like,
No, I
hey,
went.
did you read the honey
I went,
badger?
Jeremy, I know you like whiskey. Check out
Yeah.
that honey badger, and you're like, oh yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm like, want it?
And I was like, you want a shiner? Because I had just gotten a shiner. He's like, all right.
It's a good trade.
See, have you been to Fogo before?
Fogo
coming
de
to
Chao.
Texas,
I've
or
never
no?
been there before.
It is a chain
when we
restaurant,
go.
It
but
is.
I
Yeah, there's one in Boston.
I was never there either
Yeah.
before Texas.
That's what I was asking, because that seems like the commonplace thing in Austin, especially with Rooster Teeth. Is like,
Brazilian
you gotta go to Fogo, man.
steakhouse.
You gotta check it out.
It's because you guys are all animals.
Well, yeah.
I need to give you as much food as possible.
That is true.
Dude, Fogo de Chao is fucking incredible.
Fogo de Chao is where I watch Ryan fall apart with
Dude,
the cheese
that's-
balls.
Oh my God.
It's my favorite thing.
Cheese balls, everything.
Yeah.
Just anything and everything.
No,
to
but
be
like,
Those fucking
he's
bread
to the point where
balls.
they were bringing out baskets of them, like at the end of the meal. Ryan was like,
Stuffing
"You
them in his
can't-
pants.
I'm gonna put these in my pocket." He was
Yeah.
gonna put them in his pocket.
And to
take
be
them
fair
with
to you,
him.
you say cheese puffs. That makes you think of like Cheetos. They're not.
They're cheese
No,
balls.
no. They're
They're
like-
bread balls.
They're
Yeah,
what
the rolls.
in the
Cheesy
Northeast
bread
you might
balls.
refer to as popovers. I'm sure in a lot of different places they're called that, but popovers are
they're
like an
popovers here,
eggy,
too.
doughy, like goodness.
Also, Ryan is like obsessed at that place because they do not fuck around. Like they will bring you food no matter what.
Until you die,
And they're
yeah.
quick about it. So you have like the red card, green card. But they'll take shit that's still left. Like if you have a basket with 1 or 2 rolls in it that had like 7, they'll just take it and give you a full one. Like they don't wait until it's gone. Ryan's like, I wasn't done. I'm like, Ryan, but there's 7 more in front of you. He's
like, but now I gotta
he's
eat 7.
Well, no, but he's like, what's gonna happen to the 2 that they took away though? What's gonna happen to them? Where are they gonna go? And I'm
feel
like,
Ryan's
who
so hard.
cares? And he's
No.
like, oh, I was gonna eat those. Let me have them.
I
Like,
understand.
He freaks out about that.
I get food anxiety, and Fogo is the biggest.
It's
place I
true.
get that.
It's
Like,
true. You look at
awful.
food and they're like, oh, that's old. Here's a new one.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Or just think about how much food is wasted there. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
stop.
That's true. There's a
Stop.
lot
Yeah.
wasted.
Just
And
don't think.
I
Just
don't
eat.
I don't like to eat at Fogo because I feel like I don't get my money's worth. I don't
I
eat
did,
enough.
I did the same.
Yeah, it's like I just
I
You
do.
guys sure as hell got my money's worth.
yeah. But I feel like I just don't eat enough. I get full too fast.
I'm the same
See,
way.
see,
Do you-
well, that's
do you-
why.
I can't get
Do you
the
fuck with the
Oh, I
salad
don't
full
give a,
meal's
I
worth
don't,
out of
I don't
salad.
give a fuck.
Do you fuck with the salad bar?
No, I
Yeah.
never touched
Some
the
salad bar's so
But
good.
no, I
No,
never
salad
get
bar's
good.
good.
I never get a
but,
salad.
But
No, you
I go and
should.
I get
want
like
the
the cold
fucking
cuts
meat.
and stuff that they have there, and I go ape
Save
on that
the room
shit.
for the meat.
I'll take like one piece of everything. So I don't really give a shit about like. Because Fogo de Chao is like it's like a buffet. It's buffet style where like
Brazilian steakhouse.
You
They
pay,
have
but I mean
those,
like
I
you
believe.
pay, you sit at the table, but like you pay and then that's it. You get as much food as you want. It just keeps coming and coming and coming.
Well, the one
like
waitress
Trevor in
said
his own
they're
mouth.
they're relentless.
And Jack,
Good call.
yeah.
That was a good call.
So it's like, you know, to get your money's worth is like, it's like $60 for like a meal, but like you could fucking eat $500 worth of food. But if you go and eat like 2 pieces of meat, you're not really getting your money's worth. But I try and eat as much as possible, but they have so much fucking variety. It's like, I'll take that piece of steak, I'll take that piece of pork, I'll take that fucking sausage, I'll take that chicken. I'll fucking eat everything, man.
And
it's so good
It's
there.
and it's kind of expensive. And so after when we did the Let's Play Live tour, remember they like gave us cards with a certain amount of money on it, and they were like, "This is you can buy food with this. You can that was how
Your per diem.
right. They're like use this on
This is
food,
how you-
use this
you
on
live.
something you need.
Never
right.
fucking used those cards.
Oh,
Right, and
I
so-
left mine here.
I used a bunch so I used it every now and again, but I really just didn't use it that often. I paid for most of the stuff with like my card. It's just like,
Why?
I don't know. I just
I don't
did.
know either.
And so when I got home, I was like, wow, there's still like a lot of money on this. It was like so good amount of money. I was like, you know what, Kat? Let's go to Fogo tonight.
Nice.
We're gonna use this. And we went there and we ate Fogo and they came up with the bill and I was like, and I gave them that and they came back and they're like, oh, this card didn't work.
Yeah,
And I was
they
like,
turned
oh,
it
yeah.
off.
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
ooh, they turned it off. So I was like, all right, I'll pay for it.
So what happened with me was I got my card the day I left, or I just like they put it on my desk and I didn't come to work that day, so it's literally sitting on my desk. So I paid for everything out of pocket, but I got back, I got the card, and it was like, oh, it expires like in a day. I just bought an Amazon gift card.
Nice.
I
That's
literally was
clever.
like,
It expired like really quick. Yeah, because we went out like
Well,
that
I think we
night or
got back
something.
on like Tuesday, and it expired like on Wednesday or something.
Yeah.
Or
I
like
don't
we got back
remember what I
Monday,
bought
came
with
back
that.
Tuesday.
I was like, ooh, rats. Oh well. I just paid.
Rats.
rats off to you.
Rats. I say rats a lot. You've
Rats off to-
picked up on that.
Yeah, well, I was saying I love Jeremy's vocabulary because it's so varied. He'll
His
go from like
vocabulary?
vocabulary. He'll go from like viciously insulting someone to
Not
being
pregnant
like
anymore.
yeah. He'll go from viciously insulting someone to being like you doof. I'm like really like
I,
doof is the word
so,
you're going with?
I don't call people.
Yeah,
doof.
he's been over this before. Okay, he doesn't call people doof. Stop saying it.
I don't say doof. I say
Stop.
if something looks stupid, I'd say it
Doofy.
looks doofy.
Yeah. Okay.
But
That looks
I'll
doofy.
give you the emphasis on it. like that what she's saying because Gavin says the same thing to me. It's like people not from the East Coast, like this is like one of the oldest things. I say it all the time that Gavin is just like a callback, but one of the fucking first couple videos we were in, it was probably like a rage quit something we were doing, whatever, and like we were crawling or something. I don't even remember what game it is, but I'm like, look at him. He looks like a fucking slug, and Gavin could not get over it. He's like, slug, slug. It's the same thing what she's saying. With
Doofy.
You're like, it's so doofy.
And like, yeah, I
it's like
lost
goofy
something.
We
with
said doofy and rats. the
I
other day,
lost
like,
something. I went, oh, rats!
Yeah,
like,
it's like-
because of what my dad says. My dad says rats.
Rats.
Like, and,
Well, that branched off a conversation about like parents saying weird stuff that you don't understand what they're trying to say. Like my father.
Tickle my dickle.
oh yeah,
Sure.
what was the thing? You said some
I'm
phrase.
terrible at math. So in high school, whenever
Right.
I would like fuck up and I come home with F's, my dad was like, "This is Mickey Mouse shit. Like, why
This
don't you
is
know
Mickey
this?"
Mouse shit. And you said you
I've
understood
heard that
it.
before.
Yeah, I've heard that before too.
It's easy.
Yeah.
That's bizarre to me.
I've never heard it before, and it doesn't make any sense to me at all.
It means it's for kids. Like kids can
Yeah.
understand this, so you should too.
Yeah,
This is Mickey
I've
Mouse
definitely heard
shit.
Mickey Mouse shit. I mean, not necessarily shit, but I've heard people refer to stuff as Mickey Mouse
Yeah.
as being like super
guess
easy.
I
I
was
to
like,
get
it's-
into.
it's 3 circles?
It's
Yeah.
Mickey.
You said?
It's Mickey Mouse.
It's Mickey Mouse stuff.
I guess.
I think I say that actually.
I've never heard you say
I was reading like a list of things that were like, if you're from the Northeast, you'll understand this, and like everyone else won't. And like when I was reading them, I was like, I did not realize that no one else says this. Like
What-
this is
do
just
you
the
have some
Northeast.
examples
Okay,
that you
so
remember?
like if you go
Pie.
to
Doof.
call a fucking pizza a pie. Everyone's like,
Yeah,
oh, pie.
that's a New York thing. We
Yeah.
didn't call them pies.
That's,
It's
I'm
a
not
pizza
from
or
New
a
York
slice?
either.
Well, New
there-
Jersey, New York,
One of the
right.
things. What do you call a roundabout? Do you call it a roundabout?
Yeah.
We call it rotary.
Oh, no.
In Massachusetts, it
Oh,
was rotary.
no,
All
no,
the
it's
signs
both.
say rotary.
It's both.
a
It's both.
roundabout.
I called it roundabout, but I knew plenty of people that
It
called
was
it rotary.
yeah, like rotary was.
Because
on
I
all the
remember
signs,
being
and
like,
it was
that's a
rotary.
fucking phone, idiot.
Roundabout.
I said both.
When you go to a grocery store and you get the
Cart.
cart,
Yeah.
right? We don't call it
Cart. Yeah.
trolley. Well, the trolley's like
Probably it's a British thing.
British thing, but cart.
I was gonna
we
say,
call it a
where's
carriage.
Jack coming from?
Oh, no.
Shopping carriage. Yeah,
crazy.
that's carriage. So you
Weird.
push that in. It was like just and weird shit like
Words
that.
are
What do you
cool.
put on ice cream like on top?
You call
Oh,
them Jimmy's.
Jimmy's.
Yeah.
Nope, they're
Again,
sprinkles.
again, I always
Oh,
call
this
them
is-
sprinkles, but I knew assholes that called them Jimmy's.
What is this?
Which was
Jimmy's.
even
Oh.
more fucking stupid to me because my brother's name was Jimmy, and I'd be like,
doesn't
well,
go,
that's
but
why
this
the fucking
does.
sprinkles.
So maybe this disconnects.
You Jimmy them on the ice cream? Like what?
Jimmy's.
They're called sprinkles
Yeah.
because you sprinkle them on.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
no, I understand.
And some asshole was like, no,
Weird.
let's call him Jimmy. What's your name? Jimmy.
There's something I read that I've heard but I don't use. Like I don't call a sub a grinder.
Oh, yeah.
Grinder, hoagie.
Right.
Hoagie,
Yeah.
hoagie,
Hoagie are
yeah,
big
yeah,
ones.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
again,
Hoagies.
I always called it sub. There's a lot of places that
Sub.
don't call it sub.
Yeah, I use sub.
Maybe
I
these,
never
maybe
did
these.
grinder stuff like
Meatloaf
that.
sandwich.
But yeah,
Grinder to me was always like, and it's not, it was more just like a personal thing, but I guess like, to me a grinder was like a fucking fat sandwich.
Yeah.
You know, like extra meat,
Extra
like
meat,
a
yeah.
sub's a sub, a grinder's like, oh, you fucking piece of shit.
It's like in a
There's like
Arby's.
4 layers of meat in there,
Yeah,
you know,
it's
like,
like
I'm
an
getting a
Arby's
grinder.
Yeah.
I think that's what the app is too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
all
like
that
tons
meat
of
in
meat.
there. Come here, you
just
piece of
shove
shit,
it in there.
shove it in.
Come here, take my grinder.
there was something my dad would say that I.
So
that
you're gonna
I
say
never,
my dick.
No, there's something my dad would say that I never got into. Like my dad, like if I wanted a Coke, like if he was gonna offer me a Coke, be like, hey, you want a tonic? And that was
Weird.
Coke.
No.
Tonic.
Weird.
Yeah.
Well, see, in the
if-
South, everything is Coke. Like, you want a
Yeah.
Coke? Yeah. Okay, what do you want? Dr.
Or
Pepper.
Everything is tonic.
soda.
It's like beer me.
Up
It's like
north.
beer me a Coke.
Yeah.
Yes, up north everything's soda. We
Everything's
call
soda.
everything soda.
Yeah, which
Those-
is not true.
Yeah,
in my
tonic
opinion.
was like a
Sure it is.
Massachusetts thing. Everyone called it tonic.
Goodness. See, I like the accent that you have, Jeremy, where it's not a difference in word, but you just say like rum and rough. I think that's awesome.
Room. Yeah.
I love
Like a
that.
bedroom.
A
Yeah.
bedroom. Or you're on the
I would
rough.
say room.
Yeah,
Or-
no.
I try to every now and again because I know people will be like, what?
No,
And
I
like,
like
in
it.
videos,
No,
I'll
See,
be
well,
like,
also,
keep your
you got
accent.
lucky too.
I was like, there's someone in the room. I'll do that every
You,
now and then.
No.
There's
you
someone in
missed
the
the
room.
Don't change
fucking.
yourself.
You missed the heyday of shithead Gavin, because I already went through that shit. You know, of like you say forward, same way I do, and he's like, it's forward.
Forward,
It's like go
yeah.
forward, and it's like that he just
Forward.
got desensitized from bitching at me about it all
A
the
draw
time.
instead of a drawer.
Yeah,
drawer,
again,
yeah.
everything
Open
you're
the drawer.
saying, I have had to like carefully practice, like drawer. I still fuck it up sometimes.
Yeah.
Usually when I'm drunk, I'm like, open a drawer. It's in the fucking drawer.
See-
My whole life, it was just drawer.
I love and I still watch the Crackdown video, so I love how intense.
Wow,
Jersey
great,
Girl
marry
is.
that guy.
I'm just saying.
He's dead. He's fucking dead now.
I can
This
do.
company killed him.
told him.
It's true.
He's dead.
He's
now.
dead. They were like, move to Texas, and I was like, okay, hi, I'm from New Jersey.
Technically, you said no.
Well, first I said no. That's true. Your offer sucked.
There's some of like the weird like, oh, only people in Boston say this. And I'm like, I've never heard this in my life. But there's some that are totally right. Like
Yell
you
at
order
'em.
regular coffee.
Yeah.
If you came here and ordered a regular coffee, what would they give you?
Black coffee.
Black coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't get that in Boston. You go to
What is
Boston
it?
and order regular coffee, you get cream and sugar in it.
Really?
Why?
Yeah,
That's
same,
regular.
Same
Fuck
here.
See,
Same here. in
You,
New
if you want
Jersey.
black coffee, you say black
Yep.
coffie.
Yeah,
Otherwise, say
fucking
regular.
Denise.
I would say regular, and they go cream and sugar. I'm like,
She'll
Yep.
order a light coffee.
This isn't a New Jersey thing. She's just an idiot,
Okay, well, she'll order a light coffee, which to her means extra cream.
which
but
makes no sense.
For
And
us, light coffee means you don't want as much cream. Like you want.
no, that's
a
not
little
for
bit of
us. That's
yeah.
for humans.
the world.
Again, that's I don't know why Denise thinks like that. But every time she goes, I want it light. Oh, so you want less? No, I want extra cream.
And she
I'm
means
like,
the color. She wants her coffee to be light, so there's
that's,
extra
you
cream.
know, you gotta figure out her language.
Yeah. It's in Denise.
I'm reading a couple of them and I'm like, oh, yep, that's true. Yeah, no one said, like, and a lot of them don't make sense. Like they're saying, if someone says, oh, I love this, and you also love it, you don't say, so do I. You say, so don't I. Yeah.
Weird. Weird.
I love that. Oh, so don't I. Yep.
So don't I.
What?
Yep.
No.
You say it. And it makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't really know that
It
one.
doesn't work.
No.
But that's what everyone
so Pootie
says.
Tang was from Boston. That's
Yeah,
what
apparently.
I'm learning.
So
So don't I.
See, Chad from Screw Attack is from Dallas also, and Michael was saying this morning that he and I have very similar mannerisms because we're from Dallas, but I don't know if that's the case or not.
I didn't say you had similar mannerisms.
Or
I said you're both like.
Yeah. Hi, we're white. Hey.
No, he doesn't have that though. Clearly, he grew up like a normal human in Dallas.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, he's not like, hi, I'm Chad. That would be the guy from.
Chadworth.
Exactly.
Michael Paul.
Exactly. If Chad was from like Fort Worth, instead he's just like, hey, how are you? Do you need any help? Oh,
Yeah.
Lindsay, are you from Plano?
I am from, okay, so it's a long story, but I'm from
Oh,
South Lake originally.
I didn't ask that.
Yeah, we just.
South Lake.
It's not. It's a yes or
Between
no.
Dallas and Fort Worth.
You're from
Yeah,
Dallas,
really,
Fort
it's
Worth?
simple. No, I'm not.
Dallas Fort Worth is a whole
when
area.
you say you're from South Lake, people automatically assume that you're a dickhead. So
You
I have to
are.
go,
Or they
I'm
just
sorry,
never heard of
Well,
South
that's
Lake.
why I was going to
know-
stereotype you if you're from Plano
Yeah.
and be like, oh yeah, I know,
I don't
I
care
know
about
your kind.
football. I don't care about Ferraris. I don't care about dyeing your hair fucking like frost tip white because you're on the football team. So I don't care.
That's not really
That's why I came to Austin. I don't care.
South Lake thing.
No, it totally is.
That's
You're on
like
the
a
dragging
that's
football
like a
team?
high
Yes.
school thing.
No.
What you're describing. Yes,
Sure.
Yeah,
yes.
it's
I
kind
grew
of
up
a
in New
high school
Jersey,
thing.
and half the kids there frosted their tips. I fucking did it.
Well, it was the 90s.
Yeah,
Slash-
I mean, it
90s
wasn't.
in Jersey.
It wasn't, little one. It was the 2000s.
The 2000s in
Fair
Jersey.
enough.
Yeah.
Sorry. As a thing, the football
You
team would dye
dripped
their
too
hair.
when you did that.
Did you guys not do that too?
What?
The football team would dye their hair.
Yes.
No, I don't
Yes.
specifically.
Do you think
That
I
didn't
ever in the
Okay,
history
then
of me
fine,
going to
fine,
fucking
I'll give you
school,
that.
I went to a football game? Fuck no.
Fine, I'll give you that.
And I wonder.
Fuck you, Barons.
Because we're
It's
both
high
like,
school. I think I read
we're
Barons.
both Northeast, but there's still so much that I always assume like Michael will understand this. I think that all the time.
It happens a lot.
But
and I'm
it
like, what
really-
the fuck are you talking about?
It really doesn't happen as often as I would like.
Yeah. It's still the
This
thing.
one actually caught me the other day. I was
point
reading
where it's
these.
all the same
When,
color.
you want to drink a water, you don't want a bottle of water, so you go up to the
Well,
thing where you
you
push the
want some
button
water,
and you drink
first
it,
off.
right? Like it spouts up the water and you drink out of that. What would you call
in the
that?
sink?
Fountain.
No.
Yeah, water fountain.
A water fountain.
Yeah.
So we call it a bubbler.
Nope.
What?
Really?
I've
Well,
heard. Whoa,
a
what are you
bubbler's a
talking about?
pipe.
What are you talking about as a bubbler? Are you talking
like,
about?
like
a
even if it was
cooler?
no, it would be like a water fountain in a park.
See that I've never heard, but I've heard like the coolers because they literally go blub, blub, blub. Like
Right,
I've heard
I
that
guess that
called
would
a
make sense.
bubbler.
That's
I've
not a
never heard
bubbler
a
to us.
water fountain called a bubbler.
Yeah, see, to us, a bubbler's a pipe where you get like extra water in it or something. If you want to smoke tobacco, like it creates the brew. We're like, blah, 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 blah.
That's a
Yeah.
bong. What you're
Yeah, okay,
describing.
thanks. It was actually
Thanks.
a pipe. Yeah, not a bong. Goodness.
Coffee regular. Oh, this one killed me. So
You're dead?
A frap.
R.I.P.
Do you know what a frap is?
Oh, like a frappuccino?
Yeah, frappuccino
No.
is what I
What
have.
the fuck a
So
frap is then?
I guess a frap in Boston is what you would refer to as a milkshake. Would a milkshake have ice cream in it?
Yes.
Yes.
In my experience, yes.
So if you order a milkshake in Boston somewhere, it does not have ice cream in
No,
it.
milkshakes don't have ice cream. She's fucking crazy.
What?
So what would? What's a
Depends on where you
blended
get it.
up thing of ice cream and like
I don't know.
What would you call
I
that?
have no
It's
idea.
called thick shakes in Australia.
Yeah, usually it's just like it's
A
a
malt?
shake, and they'll specify
what it is?
maybe a malt. Does malt have
malt?
ice cream?
No,
sure as
malt's-
fuck not a shake. A shake definitely doesn't always have ice cream. A shake's just like milk and flavor and
Yeah.
shit and like
Yeah.
ice sometimes.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong.
Right, because that's what a milkshake is. Like in Boston, you said that when a
We're the same
milkshake,
on
it's
the
like
milkshake.
milk
I don't know
and just
what
flavor.
you'd call it to add ice cream.
But in Boston, it's a frap. You order a frap, it's ice cream and like
Well,
a
it's like
milkshake.
steak and shake.
I mean, like we
They
got
have
floats,
milkshakes
but that's like
made of
that's ice cream
cream.
and
Yeah.
soda.
Right.
It's like
Yeah,
a root beer
that's still
float.
Those are
Yeah.
called, those are called
Pepper float.
spiders in Australia.
Weird.
That's a
Spiders?
cool name. Yeah, yeah.
So that's
Think
one
like
of the
a
things. It's
Coke
like,
spider.
I wonder what that's called in other places. That's one of the things that I was like, I don't even know what you would call this somewhere else.
Language is cool.
Dude,
It's
I
cool,
love
it's very
calling
cool.
home slice because I get to say one large pie, and the guy doesn't go, huh? They're like, yeah, cool, because we know how we're East Coast like pizza.
Yeah,
we
but
know how
they
to
do
make pizza.
still say Mike Jones.
Well,
when you
it's
say your
Texas,
name.
unfortunately.
Mike Jones?
So I try and avoid it as much as humanly possible. This is how it works. If I say Michael Jones, they'll always be like, Mike Jones. If I say Michael J, they'll either go Michael J. Fox or Michael Jackson. I can't escape it. It doesn't, like, people in Texas are committed. I have to fucking say something about your fucking name, no matter how you say it. You know what I mean? Like half the time, I swear to God, I'll just say, if Lindsay's picking it up, I'll be like, Lindsay, because I'll get nothing. No one goes like, Lindsay Lohan?
I've had a few of those.
People
yeah.
just don't do that. A few, I get it every single fucking time ever. Every single time ever. I go to Torchy's.
Yeah.
They go, Mike Jones! You ever get that? And I'm like,
No.
No.
But you know why, right?
because he's from Texas.
Yeah.
I just said that.
Is he from
Oh, I wasn't
Hughes?
listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Houston.
Yeah.
Shockingly, when
clearly
I'm
you were
like,
listening.
my name's
He
Jeremy
listens to
Dooley.
Those
Mike
are
Jones
some
and
of it.
Beyonce.
You know, I'm like, my name's Jeremy
Hey,
Dooley. They're not like, the
sounds
guy
better
who
than
makes
none.
fonts? I'm like, no.
Yes.
No, it's not me.
Does he make
Guy who
fonts?
makes
Yeah.
fonts.
Oh.
That was who, back in like high school days, when you're like, I'm gonna Google my name and see what comes up. I'm
When
gonna see
Google
this.
came out, you're like, what's this crazy thing?
Right, and like you do that, and then it was just all this guy who made fonts and typefaces, and now fucking you're
Yeah.
nobody.
I'm sure it was.
Oh, you crushed him. You crushed him, dude.
I'm the leading Jeremy Dooley now.
Hey, suck it, every other Michael Jones on IMDb. I'm the first one, because
That-
there's like 90
Bam.
of us. I'm literally under Michael Jones. Like, I'm the first one that comes up, but in parentheses, I think I'm like 45 or something.
God.
I'm not kidding. The biggest Michael Jones before me was like an editor or like in production, still like a film guy. Get out of here, guy. It's mine now. Like 45.
Oh, I've started a whole
50
thing about
or
what's in a
something.
milkshake.
Oh,
See, the
Oh,
only
man.
other-
The milkshake wars have begun.
Jeremy, that milkshake's making me thirsty.
Right.
And hungry.
Sometimes
as
you
well.
get hungry when you're thirsty as
boy,
well.
This
Yeah.
and it's a great time to tell you that this episode is still brought to you by Blue Apron, as I
Bam!
mentioned earlier in this very episode.
I love that blue
Talk
apron.
about my personal experience with Blue Apron. Well, let me tell you, Boo.
Making fun of me earlier?
But that was the joke.
Tell ya, boop, boop, de-doo.
I had it last night. What did you make last night for Blue Apron?
I made some seared steaks with some potatoes. They
Oh,
were delicious.
It was,
goddamn
and what were the
good.
greens? Was it?
Oh, it was kale.
It was kale.
Kale.
This is how good it is. I'm not a huge kale fan. I ate it, and I'm like, I love spinach. Still pulled it off. I'm just like, I'm an idiot. Is this spinach?
I'm a fucking idiot, but you're a moron.
Yeah, that's a whole epic story. Did you know that for less than $10 per person per meal, Blue Apron delivers seasonal recipes along with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious, home-cooked meals? Choose from a variety of new recipes each week or let Blue Apron's culinary team surprise you. That's you. Recipes are not repeated within a year, so you'll never get bored. Some upcoming meals include soy-glazed pork and rice cakes, garlic butter shrimp and corn, and skillet vegetable chili. Customize your recipes each week based on your preferences. Blue Apron has several delivery options so you can choose what fits your needs, and there's no weekly commitment, so you can only get deliveries when you want them. That's actually true. Had the baby, a lot of babiness going on. There's just poop and piss everywhere, and it's like we don't, sometimes have time to make dinners. I put the Blue Apron on a delay for like a month. Didn't cancel it. I was like, don't need this week. Back on track. Baby poop's all under control. Give us the Blue Aprons. And we got our first one yesterday. Blue Apron knows you're busy, so now they're offering 30-minute meals. These meals are made with the same flavor and farm-fresh ingredients you know and love, and are ready in 30 minutes or less. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals for free with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/off-topic. That's blueapron.com/off-topic. Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
Hey.
That steak was real good last night.
Yeah. And it sounds contrived, but it's totally true. Like, I could not cook before Blue Apron.
It's true.
Some would say you still can.
Well, I'm not saying that's true,
But you can cook Blue Apron.
I can, yeah.
They
it's
give you
true.
a little card, and it's like, hey, do this.
I haven't had Blue Apron delivered for a while, but one of the things they taught me how to make that I've made several times
Well, you
since
get those
learning
badass recipe
was, like,
cards. We have like
I have a
100
stack of them. I have
Yeah.
a stack of them.
Stacks on stacks.
There's like a Fontina stuffed pork chop they made one time. Like you cut the pork chop open and put the cheese in there and then sear it with the cheese in.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so goddamn good.
Dude, it's great for the recipe cards alone. Stop it. Stop you. It's pissing. It's pissing.
It's done. It's done. It's
Good,
learned.
nice.
Dude,
Yeah.
I had to piss so bad in PUBG today. It
Yeah,
was
you
brutal.
did.
Did you
I'm
finally get
so
to?
I got to.
you
I was
still
gonna
have to
cut
pee?
you off, and I went. But I'm so glad there wasn't face cam. I'm not kidding. For the last 30 minutes, I was like this in my chair. I was like, oh fuck, Jeremy.
But we were also at the point
Jeremy.
where we knew we needed to come here, so we were like, I hear gunfire, let's run in there.
Yeah,
let's
I mean,
go fight.
I'm not gonna say we started like 2-3 minutes late today because we were playing PUBG, but we were.
We were.
And I fucking love Ryan too. In the middle of the match, it's like 11:50, and I'm like, we got 10 minutes. Like I don't want to fucking kill myself, but like let's make a stand here. We got the podcast.
Yeah.
And Ryan's like, sucks if Michael has to leave. I was like, me? What? The fuck are you talking about?
It is Achievement Hunter.
And he's like, it's your show. I'm like, no, asshole, it's our show. What are you talking about?
I did say at one point, I was
I'm
like, Lindsay and Jack, go out there and just kind of riff for a while.
Yeah, I was like,
that would have been fun, but like one, Lindsay wasn't back yet.
No.
Like when I was thinking about it, two, didn't know Jack was there. He snuck
Yeah,
in.
literally.
Jeremy's
You were
like
so
something about
focused.
Jack. I go, Jack isn't here, and Jack's like, yes I am. I'm like,
I grabbed the mic and went, what up?
3.
That
dude,
being
I was
said,
PUBGing. I didn't see
Oh,
it.
no, I don't
that
blame
being
you.
said, Ryan was correct in the sense that he didn't have to leave, and we all did.
That was correct.
That wasn't decided until after the game.
It's
Yeah,
true.
well,
To be fair.
He was
True.
prescient.
And no, you know what? I heard his pleas, and I'm a kind host, and I was like, well, you don't have to be on this episode.
Is that fit? I can't see.
I'm-
But I just
glad
like the
I didn't
idea
do
that I'm
myself.
like, Ryan, what the fuck am I gonna do with everybody? I'm gonna fucking sit here and be like, everyone else is
Okay.
playing PUBG. They made me come. It's like we would all leave, or the fucking thing would start late. He's like,
Yeah.
well, you gotta do your
Also,
show.
based on Legends of the Hidden Tower, never ask me to do a podcast solo.
Deal.
All right, cool. Because we don't want the.
I watched that the
viewer
other
drop-off
day.
rate to be intense.
I don't spend a lot of time, but I mean, like when I'm doing other things,
you do.
I like to have videos playing while I'm doing things, like either when I'm playing games or like if I'm writing something or if I'm doing whatever. I like to have videos playing in the background.
Monty Jr.
Almost always,
Sure.
it's Achievement Hunter like compilations
Yeah.
that people make. I love those,
They're good.
and I think I watched.
We
I
just
think-
released the best of for unboxing.
Unboxing.
Yeah.
That one's really funny.
Yeah.
I was watching someone made like a Lindsay compilation.
Oh, nice.
And like every
You're
so
gonna
often
make the
it would
comment
cut
this
back to
morning?
Legends of the Hidden Tower
God,
and
yeah.
play stuff from that. And I was like, oh my God, listening to it. This is such
You-
a good one.
You should have hosted it, and it's funny because I've had that conversation with Michael. It's like, dude, it would have been so much better. Like Jeremy would have made it perfectly executed, but I added the like, what the fuck is
It
happening?
made it such a better
It would
video.
have been a perfectly executed, unmemorable video.
Fair
Right,
enough.
right.
Yeah,
it was
I
so
know.
much better like that.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah,
there was
it's
this
the
just
T2
like the
versus
raid.
Terminator audience.
where
What, are we talking about when you hosted Legends of the Hidden?
yeah.
Jeff, we are.
There's a
One
great
of,
moment
one of the most memorable moments in Achievement Hunter history.
where you guys are going over with Lindsay like, please, when someone gets it wrong,
It's not mostly us, it's Jeff screaming at her, going,
I know.
let people answer the
he's
question!
like, you're gonna let people answer the
Stop answering the
Don't say
question!
it.
I know
So-
the answer. I know it.
And so someone, and then it's right after that
It's
conversation.
right after it.
Someone rings in and they're like, "Oh, what was the most amount of people in a Let's Play or
was
something?"
like-
He's
It was like
6. She goes,
six?
"That is incorrect. It is 8." And like
No,
as
not only
she's
that,
saying it, Jeff
Jeff-
just starts talking
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
goes,
yeah.
"All right, who's the that?" No, like,
Yeah,
he snaps
yeah, he
into it.
lost it. Also, my favorite part about that is too, like all the footage there. Jeff's got his fucking super long mustache.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's him
yeah.
having a fucking fit with like this
Yep.
foot long mustache. It's like, that's fine, fucking fine. And his mustache is going like up and down, like on
While
his
Jeff's
face.
yelling about it, Gavin in the background going, "Are you serious? Are you serious?"
It's even better because right after I said it, I was like, "Oh fuck my
Yeah,
ass."
you immediately Jeff starts yelling and you go,
It's great. It's great because all that's in the video, and it's like Jeff storming around the room, and then it ends.
He's 5'4".
And then after that, Jeff storms into the kitchen. He's like, "God damn it!" He's just like stomping around the coffee machine, which wasn't filmed and was outside the
Oh,
video.
God.
And he's like, God damn it, Lindsay! He was like so annoyed.
Well, it's even better too.
I knew the answer. I knew the answer to every single question, and the mechanic is simple. That's incorrect. Does anybody else have an answer? No? Okay.
This is
well, the correct answer
filming.
was 11.
This is Jeremy walks in. Oh no, this is right after you found out he was 5'4". This is literally you just stomping around.
Oh Lord.
We have good times here
right?
at Achievement Hunter.
The whole 5'4" thing, that was the birth of shambles for me and Trevor, because Trevor messaged me on Slack and wrote, because that's when I worked in Joel's office. It was me, Joel, Adam, and Matt, and and Trevor slacked me and he was like, hey,
oh my God,
how tall are you? And I was like, I'm 5'4". Why? And Trevor wrote, shambles.
Yeah, shambles. Yep.
I was like, oh God, what does that mean?
Was it on another? I forgot what video it was. Maybe it was an off topic, but Jeff was like, I love Lindsay. She's great. Terrible host. So I was like, yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
I'll stand by
Shambles.
Dude, I
think you're phenomenal except for
Thank
that.
you. Well, you say, I'm no Alex Trebek is what you said.
You're not. No, you're not.
No, you're definitely not.
fine.
We're a shant hour and 45 minutes here, and I'm gonna throw this into turmoil by going into politics.
Politics, my God!
Mute it!
You're gonna ruin the whole podcast.
Mikey's got an alert. Senator John McCain says he will vote no on Graham Cassidy healthcare bill, likely ending GOP's latest effort to repeal Obamacare.
That he announced it ahead of time.
John McCain.
That's
fucking
because it's
saving
so
his
terrible.
legacy.
It's so awful.
Saving his goddamn
He
legacy.
doesn't even need to bust out of the hospital, fly in there, and say no. He's like,
There
this
are
sucks.
there are two other Republicans.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Well, that was
Lisa Murkowski.
Wait, and they
Susan
deserve
Collins?
credit as well. That's kind of.
I mean,
Glad you
that was
mentioned
for the last thing.
No,
That was for the
Are they
last.
still against it?
Yeah, well,
they still will be the Nova.
So
Sure they are.
Lisa Murkowski's in Alaska.
Three is enough.
Yes.
They specifically with this bill have cut out Alaska, saying like, you can keep Obamacare and we'll give you extra money. Don't worry about it, just to try to get her vote.
Yeah,
like
allegedly
literally,
that
they're
was
saying like,
Jeff, ready?
keep
Yes.
what
Ready?
you have. So, anyway,
Boosh.
nice, good job, Jeremy.
Which,
So
why would you
Anyway,
live in
that's-
Alaska to begin
Shucks.
with? I mean, you have like 14 hours sunlight. What is it?
So,
Maybe longer? Yeah.
You live
Anyway,
forever.
well, that's
Yeah,
what I
cool.
understand, John McCain, big Jimmy Kimmel fan.
Yeah, that's true. Jimmy Kimmel's been going off, dude.
Jimmy Kimmel. He's been. Also about Jimmy Kimmel is there's a lot of late night hosts and just hosts of all kinds of things that have gone heavy into politics. And I mean, it's not like I wasn't expecting it from Stephen Colbert when he hosted Colbert Report for so long.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
went straight into that.
The report.
But like Jimmy Kimmel avoided it for a very long
Well, you know, and I'm sympathetic to him because his whole take is like, I'm in the middle of it now, but I'm only in the middle of it because you're using my fucking name. Like,
Yeah, he literally said, and I think it was last night we were watching the clip, he's like, what do you want me to do, say nothing? Like,
Well,
you're
he
literally
also
like,
he
Kimmel
went
this,
into
Kimmel
it because
that.
of his
he called it the Kimmel. Like he says, if it like he would only vote for it if it passes the Kimmel test, and he's like, that's my name. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Now I have to be a part of this.
Right, he went into it because of his
Kimmel's a funny dude. He's not the smartest.
because of his
dude, but-
newborn child son,
Yeah,
right?
his
Yes.
son.
Which has medical
Had to have
complications.
Yeah,
overarching.
who has
which is
medical
totally
complications,
understandable.
stuff
I'm
like
always
that.
of the opinion that people are most passionate about subjects that affect them directly.
Obvious, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
not a lot
very
of
much
people
so.
stand up for other
Motherfucker,
people.
yeah.
It's like, okay, this affects me, now I'm upset.
Now it matters.
Right, like rich white people and more money.
Yeah.
You know.
Probably money.
Yeah.
But
Hi there.
yeah,
It affects me. I need more. I need more better money.
That
I
Dallas
like how
lifestyle.
Ryan's body is clearly the really
That
hard
good?
part.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he's a mysterious man, that
It's all
Ryan
just
Haywood.
the same.
You never
color.
know
Same
where
with Jeff's body.
you never know where he's gonna go.
To be fair, too, I shit on Dallas, but Fort Worth is where I met the most, like, insanely rich people. Where you're like, whoa, what? Again, very nice people, but it's like, wow, you are
what?
not living the normal life.
Kat and I
at all.
did several times when we were shopping for a house in Massachusetts. Would be driving like to the place to go see it and everything, and like on the way back would drive by a neighborhood that was just like giant mansions and everything.
Yeah.
We're like, well, let's drive around this neighborhood and see what we can.
I
have.
was
And,
showing-
like, we'd just drive around it and be like,
You find an open
that's giant, that's insane.
You find an open house and you're like, yo, what do you got going on here?
like,
How's this open house?
oh, is that a 5-car garage?
And they're like,
Nice.
sir,
All right,
please,
go.
this
Keep going.
isn't for you.
And then like we go on Google Maps and see the top down or whatever, or like Google Earth, and it's like just acres of houses.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
like,
like 3 pools. Yeah.
oh.
I showed Andy Dallas because I was driving around when he visited one time, and I was like, "This is kind of the area I'm from." And he's like, this is insane." I'm like, "Yeah, there's a lot of people here who are kind of very extravagant, and like to show off that they have money." So, you know,
A lot of those people are related to me. Not me, to you.
yeah, no.
Oh, it's because you said me.
Nobody's
I'm-
related
I'm
to
of
me.
the
I
Bass
was speaking
lineage.
as Lindsay.
Best
one's
content.
related.
Nobody with money.
Oh.
We're family friends with people who have houses like that and have those kind of lives. It's just it's insane to me, you know. I mean, I'll go there and drink Blue Label and eat cherry stones, but I mean, like, you know.
I'll go there and take your rich shit.
Pretty much. Dude, honestly, he's one of the coolest guys I know, though. He's like. I was like, I don't know.
He's like Mikey. Look at all this rich guy stuff.
I think I must have just turned 21, and when the guy was like, oh, "You like scotch?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." And he like poured me some, and like, "You like cigars?" You know, here's like these like really nice cigars.
Did he ask you if you like Gladiator movies?
Yeah.
Yes.
Such a great guy.
You can shout Gladiator all you want. I love it. I always will.
He was also such a great guy to me because like he got to that level of wealthiness like after I first initially met him. You know, like I knew him when like you know he was doing well, but he wasn't like doing that well.
So you liked him.
I already knew he was such a.
money.
I already knew he was a really good guy. Like
him.
He was wealthy, but he became rich.
he had a house like near the water and stuff like that, and like you know he would take me to go fishing and
Water.
like this guy honestly really
Water's money.
you live on water. And like that's like Kat and I's first house in Massachusetts was on the water.
Oh,
Like we lived on a lake in Billerica, Mass, and like it was like we couldn't walk out our backyard to the lake, but the lake was across the street. It was really
You
nice.
could walk into your neighbor's backyard.
I literally walked to go fishing every single day. I went fishing every day of my life. When I
See, in
lived there.
Texas, you could get boost for like lakeside
Loved it.
property because you're next to water or oil. You find oil on your property.
Oh,
you're set.
dude, I love oil lakes in Texas. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Lakes of
You know,
oil.
you just go out there,
We
you
got
get
our
a
oil-
bucket.
It's easy to float.
I like to juggle
Oil lakes
flames
in
next to
Brown
them
Ocean,
and
that's
just
what we
see
got.
what happens.
Super easy to catch fish. You throw a match in, and it's just like,
Dude, I used to.
Dinner.
Yeah, that was a great time going fishing every day. I just love fishing so much. I just haven't gone since I've come to Texas yet. I really should.
yeah, you should.
Yeah, you can fish like
There's a lot of places.
Lake Travis. Can't
You
fish?
could go out, you could like really relax, go out and punch some fish.
Yeah.
Really. It'll even you out in the office.
Jeremy's like, this fishing's really evening me out.
Get some
It's like
large
Neil on the
crabs,
boat
like that,
fucking
yeah.
in between season 2.
It's so
I
relaxing.
like fishing. Yes.
It's dead. It just
My father
punches
used to
it.
take me all the time. Fishing's great. Yes.
I'm not wrong in that. That is relaxing.
I'm
I'm
not
not a
wrong.
punching bag.
I-
So get defensive.
I wouldn't say that's relaxing. I would say maybe it's like
Taking out your
Therapeutic.
it's like stress relief or something.
It's stress relief.
I wouldn't be like just relaxing. You know what I mean?
Do you ever,
It's
like-
more like kill, and then like, oh, that felt great, and you like it later.
You don't
That's
ever
me
like
anyway.
need. Oh, like, are you ever? I know. I saw someone posting that.
Jeff, look
Are
at
you
him.
ever?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Available now. in the
It's
you
also
ever-
it's also Fat Ryan. You found like the fattest.
That's an
photo
old
you
picture.
could
Of
have.
That's from like a versus.
2011.
It's old as
Ryan.
fuck.
Yeah. Team same desk, Ryan.
Are you ever like, because you work out at home sometimes, right?
Little bit.
Yeah, every now and again. Like, are you ever like at home and you're working out and then like you'll like hit a wall or something while you're working out because you're really like pumped
Yes.
up and everything?
No.
Yes.
I was doing the elliptical at my family's house, and they had a wall right behind it. So, that, like when you're backpedaling, you almost hit it, not quite. And I was going way too hard, and I started.
I don't mean accidentally.
No, I started. Well, true. I started scooting the machine, and I went like, and I launched a whole like giant.
Yeah, that's totally
mountain in my
different than what
wall.
he's saying.
Fair enough.
Cat will
I
yell
haven't
at me because
intended
I'll
to
like
punch something.
I'll like be lifting weights and then I'll walk up and I'll like hit the wall next to me. and
I
stuff
get
like
that. I don't hit my own walls.
That's weird.
I just like do this a lot.
I think that's
That-
weird.
yeah, or do you do that
clap.
one?
I don't do the monkey slam chest.
I do that one.
What's
but-
that movie?
Star
Wolf of
Wars.
Wall Street.
No.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh,
Well,
That's
That's
always
Wolf of
something.
Wall
Is
Street.
that
Yeah.
Cape Fear?
Wolf of Wall
What is
Street.
that? What is that?
You're talking about
It's
the
Maureen.
the
Maureen does
boyfriend
it.
movie.
Michael,
It's with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
No.
Mark Wahlberg and
Oh.
fucking
No,
guy
I
from
think it's Wolf of Wall
CSI. Guy
Street.
from CSI.
It's
No, it's before that. It's before Wolf of
fuck
Wall
up.
Street.
oh okay. I really thought it was Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
what is
I
it?
mean, he also does that.
He's doing this.
Get out of here. She's gonna sue us.
And that's when you do this, and then you're like, he beat me.
Yeah.
Fuck, what's the name of that movie?
I don't
Damn
know,
it.
but they do that.
The
It's always
something.
something.
Or,
This is
Yes,
the neighbor
but
or
it's-
something?
But that's what it
Someone
is.
is
It's
from
what
that.
everyone's
The
thinking.
neighbors.
He'll say it. Let's say it. It's one word, isn't it?
it's one word.
It's one word, the name of the movie.
Also, I love Maureen Ponderosa, by the way.
She's
Fantastic.
wow.
actress.
Wow.
Not anymore, you don't.
Love
Rest in
her.
Well,
peace.
Loved her.
Fell-
By the
fell
way, if
to her
you haven't
death.
tried hitting a wall after you work out, I recommend
I don't
it.
think she's dead. I'm
great.
just throwing that out there. I think
She's
coming
super
back.
dead.
She's dead.
I mean, the character,
Please, seriously, what movie is it? Someone tell us. Off topic AH. What's the movie where the?
I mean, I'll look it up.
The guy Mark Wahlberg goes like this. No, I don't want to look it up. I just want to tell. And then he hits.
Well, how
him.
about I'll look it up and then I'll let you guys keep.
And then her father hit him, right?
Gil Grissom.
Yeah.
He's like, Gil Grissom beat me up, and then he fingers her on the roller coaster too.
Oh God.
Wasn't it? It was.
Oh, Fingers. That's what it was called.
Don't.
Wasn't called Fingers.
Don't figure a woman.
Who was that? That was. Don't
do that.
It was.
You're gonna
What's
go
her
too
name?
far up.
Clueless.
Yeah.
Clueless, right?
Yes. Silverstone. Was it
Alicia Silverstone.
No, wait.
No, that's not
No,
right.
it wasn't. No, it was
Was it not?
the chick married to Ryan Philippe. What's her name?
Felipe.
Whatever. From
Well,
fucking-
they're no longer married, but
I
you're
said
thinking
twice
of
it was.
Reese
Jaime
Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon,
Aguilar
that's who it was.
Felipe.
Mark Wahlberg fingered Reese Witherspoon on a roller coaster.
Champion.
True story. Yeah.
Allegedly.
No, he did it. It's in the scene.
Well, Dennis.
She's like,
That's a sweet
Dennis
home
ate
Alabama.
out Chrissy Orlando's ass on a trampoline.
Fear.
it was good.
While they were
Fear?
bouncing.
Fear.
Fear.
It was. Good.
I said Cape Fear.
It
That's
wasn't
why.
great, but it
Damn
was fine. It was fine.
Cape Fear is De Niro,
great.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was good.
was fine.
Wasn't great.
It's okay.
It was okay. Wasn't great.
Wasn't great. Is it Fear? She's doing Fear.
Yeah. God.
It's also funny because, like, in Fear, like, Mark Wahlberg is fucking slamming his chest. He's, like, hitting himself. Maureen Ponderosa is like, it's really funny. Like how lighthearted she's hitting herself.
I am your wife. You will not speak to me.
I will divorce you. Dennis Reynolds says.
Unsurprisingly, I like all of her cat sweaters. They're pretty great.
She's, do you like when she becomes a cat
She turns
person?
into a
Gets a nippleectomy.
Yup. Hey, it's Lupe.
To get 6 more, right?
Oh man, what's he up to?
I'm gonna feel that tomorrow and the next day. Oh, can't stop, won't stop.
There he goes.
There he goes.
Hey, Lupe.
Little Lupe, just run away. Just if you want more Little Lupe, just
Boy,
Google,
mixed reactions on him.
Google Little Lupe.
Dude, like every great mascot,
mostly
you love
positive.
him or you
I
hate
think
him.
mostly positive.
Mostly positive. A few people.
I like him. Listen,
Some people don't like anything.
that's Lupe, just like every other new member of Achievement Hunter, he'll
Takes
take
some
his
time.
lumps and people
Yeah.
will love him. 2 years from now, Lupe is my favorite Achievement Hunter. Fuck Jeremy. I hope he burns in hell. I love Lupe. He's my favorite. Remember when Jeremy was my favorite? I'm stupid.
Jimmy's not funny.
Thinking.
Yeah, I hate him. Lupe's taller than Jeremy.
Well,
Side
that's. I mean, that's.
I couldn't believe they're gonna say it either, but they will.
I mean, I'm saying that's true.
So I follow this rapper named Krayshawn. It's a woman. And she looks
Okay.
just like Maureen Ponderosa to me. Am I wrong?
No.
Similar. Similar.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Very
Similar
similar.
facial build.
She has a very
Skinny,
popular song
like
called
very,
Gucci
like-
I thought you were gonna
Put,
talk. I thought you were gonna
sharp
talk about that new
features.
rap.
Put 8 nipples on her and
Let's,
let me see.
and some cat ears.
You tell me you want me to turn on to that?
What's the name
8
of that?
nipples?
What's the name of that new like 8 Mile movie with the chick?
Patty cake.
Jackpot.
Patty cake.
Yeah.
That looks awesome. I want to see
Yeah,
that.
I
it
do want to
good?
see. I haven't seen it yet. I
Oh,
want to
okay.
see it.
I thought you did. Sorry.
Yeah, the Draft House has been promoting it like crazy.
You guys have made some progress on this.
Yeah,
area
it's
here.
one more episode. I thought maybe this was it, but it's
No,
one more.
no, they're in the tough section.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, but one more they'll do it. I'd
Well,
say
watch
how many pieces is this puzzle?
1,000, I think.
1,000? You gotta be down to
fuck.
like less than 200.
Jeremy, you got cocky.
No,
Probably maybe 100.
this goes here somewhere. I know it.
It doesn't.
Fuck.
I like how you keep trying to put it in the same spot. You're like, it goes here. I'll try.
It must
Maybe
go
if I
there.
get my knife and cut it.
It goes here.
Hey!
You got the tire. It's right. You're done. One and done.
That's
I've
the second
done
time
like
he's done
3.
it. Yeah.
Okay,
It's,
I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead.
God, you're gonna fuck it
I
up.
can't have more. I want to have more of this. but I
Have
can't.
more. Who cares?
Have more.
Cat
Cat
come
can't
pick you
drive
up.
me home
Nah,
today.
she'll come pick
No,
you
she
up.
can't.
You know who can drive you home?
Drink for me.
Uber Johnson.
Dude, we can drive you home.
Oh,
It's
Uber's
along
going.
It's along the way.
Oh, speaking
Going
of
away.
speaking of Uber,
take
Uber
you
is
home.
leaving London, by the way.
well, they're
saw
not
that.
leaving.
I
They're getting
saw
kicked
that.
out.
They're getting
Again?
kicked out of
Yes.
London. So those
Wow.
of you going to
Can't catch a break. That Uber.
RTX
That
in London,
more so.
Yeah,
keep that
this
in
is
mind.
free.
Well, also, more and more,
Yeah.
like, Uber,
Yeah.
like, internally sucks.
Yeah, there's a lot of policies and shit they do.
A lot of
Not
like
good.
shady shit going on. A lot of
Misogyny.
shady shit going on in
Well,
Uber.
yeah, there's sexual assault is what is
Yeah.
the accusation / like it's been.
All right, but how bad is that really?
Well, you know.
Jeremy Dooley, everybody.
Jeremy, I will put
I mean, they're avoiding tax.
I will put on a strap on and show you, Jeremy Dooley.
I don't want that. I don't want.
Oh.
I don't
That's
want
an extra
what was
life
said
stretch
there.
goal right there. Is what that is.
Putting this away.
Oh.
All right.
Why did I have yours? Was it drinking it?
It's a lot of
I don't
ass-related
know.
I don't
stretch
even know how
goals.
that happened.
Well, it's
Oh, they come
stretching
stretch goals for a
the ass.
reason.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah, but they only stretch once. They do not go back.
Then they.
They do not go back. This is
How-
a one-time thing.
Side note: how big is the Colossus? Is 16 inches?
I
It
have
was a
no
big
idea.
dick. It was a big dick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
in half
ceiling.
now. It's a lot shorter now.
So
No. The Colossus is in the ceiling.
I don't think that's the Colossus.
No, it is.
We got two of them. We got one of them was on a
One
stick
was on
and
a
one
stick,
came
one
to
was
The
us.
Colossus was on a stick.
Trust me.
But I
The
think
one
it was
Jack
the
threw in
same
the
thing.
ceiling was also. It's not. It's
That
not a
thing was
ceiling,
like-
No, it
it's
had a
ceiling.
name. It had a name. It had like this very
Hey, I'm
specific
just
name. It
telling
was like
you,
a,
it was-
and it had a flag on the box.
It was huge.
Oh my god, what was its name?
Well, the
Todd.
Colossus is like 16 inches or
I
something.
remember
like that.
Jack picked up the Colossus and he was like, "This is
Time to
tiny.
look up dildos.
Like this is about average size, right? You guys?
Yeah, what are you working with?
I mean, that's.
Jesus.
Have you not? Do you not know Achievement Hunter?
I've heard the rumors.
We all know.
What do I look up? To giant dildos?
Yes.
You could.
Jeremy, my search history is ruined from.
Oh,
stuff like
there it
that,
is.
so-
There's a big.
No,
Yeah.
all right. But that's the Colossus.
Colossus,
That's
yes.
the Colossus.
That's the one that's in our ceiling.
And that is how many inches?
Better in our ceiling
I'm
than
pretty
other
sure. I'm
places.
pretty sure it is.
I think it's 16. Could be wrong.
God.
That says 16 and a quarter.
16.25. Now, 0.25 is very
it's
important.
that quarter that'll
You
get
think
you.
someone's like, a 16-inch dick? That's nothing. I suck that down, no problem. Like cracking an egg, just it's gone. 2.5? All right, I'm in.
Like Jeremy asked me,
Extra quarter inch.
he's like, has anyone ever taken that fully? I'm like,
I'm
dude,
sure.
Yes.
I've seen the video.
It's mostly
Yes.
dudes,
It's
too.
always dudes.
That's
like,
it's true.
every time.
That
All
like
balls
they're like
dudes,
extra
man.
super big. They stuff 16 and then the balls.
Yeah.
That could be like 18. Some,
I have seen.
Such groaning
I have
off
seen
camera.
3 separate men take 16.25
Oh,
inches
God, I
all the
don't wanna
way
see
into.
that.
I think
No,
somebody.
dude.
I think somebody over there was
seen this.
recollecting a memory.
they felt it going and no one
You in the
knows.
video I watched?
No one knows a dick like a dude.
Thanksgiving
That'd
was
be the
fucked
perfect
up.
one to be like, I'm gonna stuff this inside myself.
God.
You could know if he can handle it.
Oh
I
my
couldn't.
God, those are-
God.
God.
Jeremy.
Graphic.
I can barely handle
no,
my
it
own
had
dick,
a
and it's
name.
this
It had
big.
like a punny name, and I can't remember what it was.
Well, there's the 3-foot one.
Oh god.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
god.
still
What?
fucking up. It's still fucking up.
Nope.
You
All right,
fucked
I'm
it
gonna
up.
sit here,
You
guys.
broke
Yeah.
it.
Cool.
Lindsay
Lindsay
broke the
Lindsay
tap.
has a new job.
Stop. Let
God,
go.
what was its stupid name?
It was.
No.
Step.
It's
Like,
its name
like
was not
Iris.
repulsive.
I remember-
Shut up.
It had some sort of punny name. And I just
Keep
really,
saying it. Stop saying
I
it.
really want to remember.
Stop
Again,
saying punny like
There's
funny.
the 3-foot one that was like the Titan or something like that.
What?
Yeah, wasn't it a Destiny subclass?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a subclass, Titan. That's a class.
Class, yeah. Fair enough. Subclass
I'm
is
sorry,
like
I'm
a
Shove this warlock up your ass.
fire.
I guarantee you, there's a dildo called a warlock.
It's magical.
It floats. There's a weird jump to it.
All right, I gotta look up a warlock
Dude.
dildo now.
Oh, careful.
You
Don't
say
fuck
that.
it up.
I
we're
was
good, man.
I was sent a link to Bad Dragon, which is where people make dildos for like literal dragons and bird people, Jeremy.
Yep.
So that was interesting.
Bird fucking.
Wait, how does that work? Do birds have dicks?
They have like corkscrew dicks, but
What
they just
ducks?
like.
Do all
ducks-
birds? Do
they-
all birds have
No
corkscrew
way.
dicks?
No
from my
way.
understanding,
I
some of
don't
them
know about
do.
every. Well, some. You're correct.
Yeah, I don't know about
I don't know
all
about every.
species.
Ducks definitely got a corkscrew
And
dick.
also,
it's
from my
funny, like a
understanding-
pig's tail.
Yeah, birds, they have the sex whenever the female bird just kind of hangs out and the male bird like flies over her and then like sprays her basically, and that's how she.
I mean,
gets
that's
pregnant.
most
Yeah.
of nature,
Like,
right? It's not very monogamous.
I'll cover you in semen, and
It's
some of
like,
it might get
and
in.
most of the time, it's
Right.
like, not only will I fuck you, then I'll kill you afterwards.
So
But I like
usually how it
I got a
works.
lot of Destiny porn.
yes,
Yeah, a lot of
yeah.
Rule 34 going on.
Are you serious?
The
Yeah.
3-foot dildo is called the Moby. It's the Moby Dick. That's the joke.
Got it.
The
Mo-
Moby.
Yeah.
I don't, and I
It's
can't find the.
It's like a late 90s techno guy.
Yeah. But can you imagine if humans
I looked up
populated
big
that way?
dildo American
Like
flag
Moby,
on box.
you're referring to.
Was it a picture of
The
Trump?
techno artist? Yeah.
Yeah, that was a joke.
You get stomped by Obi.
And
I
don't
heard
really
the
wanna
Eminem
go to
song.
images.
He mentions it. Eminem doesn't like Moby in that song.
Or Chris
he insults
Kirkpatrick.
him. You get your ass kicked worse than that guy.
Yes.
Because he's the one that no one cared about.
He has the shiny
Please
teeth. I
don't put
care
up an.
about him.
Yep, there it is.
Oh yeah, he was on. Well, that's why you
Can't
can't. Because
find
he was
it.
on
Can't find it.
Fairly
Fair
Odd
Appearance,
Parents.
yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
I can't find
No,
it.
no
But-
dick.
Doesn't exist.
See, you were talking about Jeremy, like birds fucking. I think it'd be funny if, like, imagine humans operated that way. If someone came over and was like, it's like, now you're pregnant.
I mean, some
that
humans
would be
do
fun.
operate
I don't even
that
think
way.
birds do that.
Hilarious.
Some humans
Birds
do
aren't.
operate.
They're. You know, it's like if someone went to someone's house and was like, now you're pregnant.
It's also
Not
like it's not like the bird like comes on their heads. It still has to like fuck them.
Well, it's like
it's got to
over
aim.
their.
It needs aim.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. There's no penetration, I should say.
Yeah.
It's just not like a flyby though. Like, and then the thing keeps going. It's a little probably.
What the fuck was that?
Probably more like.
Did I just get pregnant?
involvement. Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit!
Every fucking time.
Jeez.
But
Boosh.
Boy, would life be different.
Did you get this? Oh,
What
you're
if,
good over
man?
here. You're good. You got the
bullets.
bullets. Find the bullet. Find the bullet.
You were very close.
Get the bullet.
It's gonna slow down now, unfortunately.
Yeah,
That's fine. That's fine.
This might be Ryan. Right
I'll.
now,
You know
part of
what? The next episode we'll count how many pieces we have left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've done a couple. I've helped.
Jeremy, you have definitely.
I haven't put
Jeremy,
a
that's why you're my favorite.
I haven't put
Thanks,
a
Jeff.
single piece in. But I've watched you do it, so it's almost like I did it.
Jeremy,
You provided support.
I'm gonna kill you because you're Jeff's favorite.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's fine.
It's hard.
At least that's how I go
We all
down.
work together.
Yeah. But I think on the upside though, like, you don't work with Iris,
True.
so you probably like her more.
She's cool.
You fucking better.
Oh,
Who are we talking about? Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
I like Iris.
You better.
You gotta
Yeah.
visit Iris again.
I
You don't have to like me, but you fucking have to like her.
I do. I have
It's
to.
literally you are required.
So I'm not gonna blame her for the sins of her father. That's not fair.
There we go. That's a good way to look at it.
I like that the first
Yeah,
time you met
you-
her,
yeah, it's true.
you held her and you went, "What's the first bad thing you're gonna do?" It's like, all right, Jeff, that's enough. Stop.
Oh shit. Nice. 7 minutes ago.
Jeff gets like nom
What state is
flashback.
this? Double O Mogar, Michigan. Shout out, Double O Mogar, Michigan. Another license plate.
Hey-o.
I'm fairly certain at this point it's probably almost every single state
That's
has
awesome.
Double O Mogar. I would love like anybody to tell me like what state they have it in. It's hard to keep track over the years, but literally ever since I made it the license plate in GTA, just constantly I get either the person who has it or it's someone they sought in their state.
I saw one that said,
fucking stupid.
there's a picture online of one that said, I love tofu, but it looks like I love to F you.
Oh,
I
I
love
love
both.
you.
The best license plate of all time is ass orgy.
That's a
It's
good one.
A55, and then there's an
Oh.
orange on the Florida license plate, and then RGY.
That's funny. See, I like the ass man from Seinfeld.
Ass
I
orgy.
like in The Office, fucking what's his name?
Todd
Todd Packer has like well hung. It's like WLL like HNG, and like they're walking up to the car, and Ryan's like, "You big William Hung fan?" And he's like, "Why do people keep asking that? Who is that?"
So good.
Also very topical at the time. If
Yes.
you are a human being under the age of 20, you probably don't know who William Hung is.
What's he up to now?
Oh, I
very
heard this
old
recently.
American
Idol
He's like a private investigator now?
What? Interesting.
So he's a hung dick.
Yep.
Hey!
Jack, thanks for coming by. Jack Pattillo, everyone. You see him, tune in next week where you will probably be here.
Shoot the guns
Because
off.
we're pre-taping it
Jesus.
tomorrow or the day after. At the Let's Play Live reunion.
yeah, I
I
guess
sprayed
Monday.
everywhere.
You spray all the time.
Oh, you're right. No, I
You're a
know.
sprayer.
I'm very much a sprayer.
get
It
away
gets
from the
worse
bottle.
when I'm drinking. We're going tomorrow, but you're right. It's Sunday and Monday are the festivities.
Oh yeah. So do we know anything when we're streaming or what time or what's going
Sunday
on?
and Monday.
Any specific times or just in general?
most
Watch
times.
on. Well, if
I mean,
you
we're
go,
streaming
Trevor
24/7.
Just ping Trevor
There will
on
be,
Twitter
I
and
think,
on
from
our
like
site.
starting at like 11 a.m. on Sunday to like 7 p.m.
Guys,
on Sunday. There'll
guys,
be
Blue
streams,
Jays
and then
telling you about it
Monday
right
pretty
now.
much all day as
Well,
well.
I mean, he's just saying when it is.
That's the
24th
date.
and 25th.
Last day we got the
Hey,
date.
I want to let you guys know that in 2011, Hung became a technical crime analyst for the LA County Sheriff's Department.
Holy shit!
Good
He's
on
like a
you.
CSI guy?
Wow.
That's Forensic Files.
Yeah.
if
This
you
is
don't know
definitely
what's-
right.
Go watch it on Netflix. There's 9 goddamn seasons. They're not even seasons. It's called collections. There's 40 episodes per collection. You can
Also,
watch so many people get murdered, you get killed, they get stabbed,
out
they get
Homicide
blown.
Hunter with
Kids
Joe
are dead. Adults are dead. People get burned up in fires. They drown. There's a train crash. It's all there. Dude, the fucking I just watched recently. I've seen it before, but I watched the big train crash in Mobile, Alabama. That was crazy. The barge, it hit the friggin' thing and it fucked up the train and the train derailed and all those people died.
I have.
Didn't they say the
happened.
driver of the barge was responsible? Was
Yeah,
it-
well, because it was real foggy and he made a left and he went down a path.
So
and
that
shouldn't have been.
happened. That happened while I was in I was in journalism school or basic training, and I used to work as a tool repairman. You know,
Yeah, you mentioned that.
electronic, hydraulic, pneumatic tools, and I'm pretty sure I fixed tools for that barge.
Really? That's
and I was
crazy.
like in the army going, did did I break a tool? Did I like fuck up a tool and the
No, I
tool
think you're
failed?
good.
Like a
It was
hydraulic pump
more
or
the
something
entire
failed?
barge smashing into the
Yeah,
bridge.
like
that
was
did
I
it.
was worried. I was like, am I responsible?
No, you're good.
But I think I was good.
Oh, did you guys see the Rockstar thing that came out?
What, GTA 5? Yeah, I played it.
Rockstar tweeted something, I think September 29th at 11 a.m. Like this, it's just the Red Dead sort of style looking background, and it just has a date and a time.
Probably a trailer then, right?
I imagine it's probably a trailer. I mean, like when's the game coming out, next year or is it this year?
What if they're
I
like...
thought it
think
was
it's next
December
year.
of this year. Oh, did they push it?
I think it's coming out next year.
February of this year? Okay, cool.
Thanks, Nicholas.
So yeah, it'll probably be some kind of trailer, or maybe there we go. Thursday, September 28th, 11 a.m. Eastern. Is what it
Dude,
is.
Twist, Bully 2.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that'd be awesome.
I play the fuck out of it. Jimmy
Dude, fucking-
Hopkins, little piece of
That'd be
shit.
great.
Fucking table tennis too.
Oh, Rockstar Table Tennis. Gus and I used to fucking throw down at the old office.
You guys will.
Yeah, but Gus wouldn't play with you now, would he?
He wouldn't want to get his ass kicked. No.
Did you see
Damn.
Did you see Fortnite is getting a like a battle royale mode?
Didn't see.
Yeah, so Fortnite's getting a battle royale mode
Jack,
similar
stop
to
drinking.
like Battlegrounds.
Speaking of that, GTA already has one.
Yeah, we
okay.
haven't
We
played
really
it yet.
need to do that.
Yeah,
we
we
really
should do
need to
that.
do that. But you know what also is fun though? Just Battlegrounds.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
just
that's
stick
not
with Battlegrounds.
It's. I mean, let's.
Do you guys feel like you're getting good?
I'm getting better.
I definitely feel better.
I'm definitely not good,
I wouldn't say
but
I'm
I'm
good,
getting
but
better.
definitely
Michael
more
can get
comfortable.
more than 0
Yeah.
kills.
I like to
What-
believe I'm the goodest.
Here's the
of
difficult thing
Yeah,
about
great.
getting good in Battlegrounds is a huge part of it is being able to confidently shoot someone.
Yep.
But the thing is, those opportunities to get good at that don't come up very often. You know, like you got to do a lot of prep to get into a fight with someone, so
Honestly,
you can practice
like
shooting.
I feel like to get good at Battlegrounds,
Jeremy, I gotta check
I
this.
way
need
more
to be
so.
able
Okay, dude.
I way more so have to play at home.
Come on down.
Because like there's so many like nuances to that game. Like Rainbow Six, we fine-tuned it as a team. And even when we're playing Battlegrounds, we play as a team. But there's so much shit I need to learn and just be better at in single player. So I've just been playing it. And again, like
Well, Rainbow Six is similar. Like,
It's similar,
learning the
But it's
characters.
like
similar,
each
but
match lasts not 5 minutes, but like 10 minutes.
yeah, it's just like with PUBG. If we're making a video, like we might do 2 games, and if I die 5 minutes in, like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Your
get good
gig's done.
if I'm not playing the fucking game. So at least. And it's super stressful because you don't want to die, and then if you die, you're dead, and you want your teammates to live. But like single player, at least it's like, oh, I'm dead, quit, restart. You know what I mean? And it's like, there's no like, fuck. Like I literally playing single player, I'm like, fuck. Oh well, you know, like you don't dwell on it. You immediately just hop back in, start the next game, and it's like, I just want to be able to shoot at a guy and hit him. I'm getting there.
Which is
I'm getting
a
there.
learning curve in that
Yeah,
game.
Well, do you
again,
have a
at 30
favorite
years, I haven't
character
played
now?
fucking PC.
In what?
So
In Rainbow Six, do you have a favorite character?
Oh, and Siege.
Yes.
Twitch, I would guess.
Twitch and Mute is who I play.
See,
Twitch, you can annoy him and Mute,
Dude,
you hiss.
again, more so than you hitting him, more so than you damaging him, my favorite fucking part is like I'm just walking through a building and here. It's like Jeremy's at it again.
I'm like,
He's at it again.
And it's great just because
You
you
could
know
say nothing.
You know somebody's pissed off.
It could be
in
a
that
video where
moment.
none of us are speaking, and I start. Like I know you're just in there going pew pew pew.
And it's great because you just know there's somebody going, "You little fuck!"
Dude, it's
Like,
so
where'd he
annoying.
go? Where'd he
It's
go?
so annoying.
Where'd the little fucker go?
I've been getting good at my own time, and I like SOS because I don't like confrontation, so I can just poison them from far away and be like, all right, bye.
I play
smoke?
Rainbow
See
Six.
ya.
I
Smoke?
don't like confrontation. Yeah, SOS is a
it's the whole group.
Was the-
class.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
or like a unit, I should say. There are specific people.
Mute's in that
You are
one.
correct.
Yeah, no, I know.
All about that Valkyrie.
Yeah, you got, yeah, Valkyrie was
Valkyrie
like
and
a good,
Blackbeard, I
yeah,
swap
that was
it
a
over
good
to.
switch for you. Yeah,
I'm really
Blackbeard has
really
been a
happy.
huge boost for you, I think.
Yeah. I enjoy playing Blackbeard.
I'm fucking
So I
hungry.
still have my shield. but
hungry
I'm also,
too, man.
So hungry.
Dude, food would be
eat food.
I'm William
Yeah.
Should
hungry.
we stop?
As long as you remember.
Yeah,
this.
get ready for
Start
that
again.
post show.
Should we? We don't have food coming, do we?
No,
think so.
no,
course
and
not.
we shouldn't ask for it. We should just go get it, probably, because it.
We've gotten it twice this week.
I'm not later.
Don't forget, Let's Play Live Family Reunion this weekend, Sunday and Monday.
If you're watching this on YouTube,
Let's play
like when it
Family
came
Reunion.
out, it's fucking today, Sunday and Monday, today and tomorrow.
Roosterteeth.com.
You still have time. If it's
Roosterteeth.com.
not Monday, you're fucked. There's no time. It's
But
Tuesday,
you can
it's
go.
over.
You know what? If you missed it, like you're like, oh, I didn't know about that. You can always go to sponsor, become a first member.
Yeah.
I can't talk anymore.
Go on.
You can always become a first member and watch the archive streams.
There you go.
VOD.
Yeah.
Wow.
Video is on.
yeah.
demand.
VOD.
Yeah,
Bow down to the video on demand.
yeah.
PLG. Yeah.
Goodness. So how
Here
much
we
did
go.
If Iris and I fly out to hang
Shut
out
up.
with you guys.
No.
That's a terrible idea.
She'll
Yeah.
You don't want a baby
die.
anywhere near
Dude,
that
Michael
house.
was like, let's take her to RTX after she's born. I'm like, no.
That may have been a little
Full
too
of
fresh.
disease.
That's a fresh baby. Fresh
Yeah,
baby.
but if she survived, she'd be immune for the rest
That's
of her
true.
life.
Spartan
That's like
baby,
Mr.
yeah.
Burns when he like becomes like the alien thing. It's
Yes.
just literally every
Yeah.
disease
Don't
was shoved
be
into
frightened.
him.
Or like she said, Spartan. That's
Spartan.
the equivalent of throwing her into like a fight with a tiger.
Oh yeah, like a 7-foot direwolf
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
just like, here, if you survive RTX, you are untouchable.
Unsolved.
Maybe next year.
yeah. This is my daughter Iris, the Unbroken.
Yeah.
What
Goo.
is it?
First of her name.
Break
She
her
do
chains,
very goo.
yeah.
She's the
Mother of
procreator
dragons.
of goo.
She is goo.
She makes goo.
Okay.
She is goo.
Goo goo.
What'd you do?
Picked one up, put it down, and it doesn't fit.
This doesn't fit.
Boy, does it look like it did though.
Ryan just has his head and no body.
That's all he needs.
Because it's all the same
It's all
color.
a
That's
solid
because that's
color.
also Ryan is mostly head.
Yeah.
If
Also
it's-
true.
You just watch the Destiny raid. You'll
He's
see.
fucking, who's the guy from Power Rangers? What's his name?
Zordon.
Zordon, yeah.
Brian
Love
Cranston.
Zordon.
Yeah, he's just a head.
All form the
Zordon?
head.
All form of head.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of someone different. I'm
You
sorry.
are.
What do you
Zordon's
think?
a
I was
fucking
thinking
head
of Lord Zed.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
no.
Lord Zed's the bad guy. He's the
aye.
second stage bad guy after Rita Repulsa. Then they team up.
Dude, I loved Lord Zed.
He was pretty
I like
cool.
his design. It was
Did you
fucking
see the
scary.
new movie? The Power Rangers? Or no?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
I enjoyed
thought it was
it.
great. Yeah, that was good.
No, I
It was
really
good.
don't.
It
Yeah.
wasn't terrible.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
not saying absolutely not because it's bad. I'm saying absolutely not because I'm
it was
me.
fucking stupid.
It was
I mean,
weird because,
no
like-
dumber than Power Rangers has been.
The
Yeah.
problem was with that, I don't know what their target audience was because it wasn't made for children, but it wasn't really made
has
for
some adult
adults.
themes, yeah.
Yeah, and but it's like I don't know where this is supposed to fit.
Anyone that complains about it, it's like, listen, it was better than the source material. Okay,
Correct.
Yeah.
like if you thought like, man, this movie's kind of corny, it's 80% less corny than the real
Yeah.
Power Rangers. You know,
Well, that's
which
the same
like,
argument we have with TMNT.
that's what it is.
Yeah, people were
Yes.
like, TMNT,
Yeah.
the 3D, ruined
You
everything. It's
ruined
like,
TMNT.
dude,
It's like watch the old
No.
ones.
Yeah.
They're pretty fucking stupid.
I will say the first Ninja Turtles live action movie, the really old one.
With Vanilla Ice.
Yes, that was the
Vanilla
second
Ice
one.
was the second
Go
one.
The
first
that
one.
was
Go
Bebop.
If you watch
Rocksteady.
it, it's actually a really, really good take on like how would this exist in a real universe.
It's a
And
good take,
it
like
is.
storyline wise, but it's still goofy as fuck.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean, it's still a
goofy.
bunch of guys in turtle costumes.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
see,
I'm just saying for the argument of like they ruined it with the 3D, they ruined it with animation. It's like you can see the guys' faces inside the
here's
costumes
the deal.
in the first
You can't
one.
ruin something. You can't ruin something without integrity. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect. It's both movies are fun. That's,
Yeah.
For someone like up in arms about
It's-
TMNT, it's fucking
It's
It's
literally a
about
different
Teenage
choice in
Mutant
aesthetic.
Ninja
Yeah.
Turtles. They're
The source
they're
material
fucking
is
turtles.
stupid.
The source material is a stupid spin-off of Daredevil,
Of an equally
which is still
stupid cartoon, yeah.
It's a guy gets hit with toxic waste and he's got blind superpowers. This goo fell in the fucking sewer and hit turtles.
Which
and
were in
give
the
them,
sewer.
and then give them superpowers, and then a
Just
fucking
as dumb.
ninja rat train them. And you're
Right.
gonna be like, you ruined my childhood.
Again, it's a difference in aesthetic. People get mad about 3D movies, and like Larry specifically was like, "Oh, I hated Tangled because it was 3D because I wanted 2D animation." I'm like, yeah, but you
I
can't.
heard Tangled was great.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
just
could
credit
see if they
3D,
ruined
just 'cause-
Tangled,
I didn't see
but
it.
they didn't.
But it was
Much like
great.
they ruined the new Metroid game, Samus Returned. It looks fucking terrible. It's a fun game, but God, it looks like dog shit. And
Yeah, but
anyone
that's-
that's like, yeah, but the 3D, the backgrounds, it's like, it's fucking Metroid. Fuck 3D.
This-
Just make
this
it
coming
fucking,
right off of
just make it
Nidhogg
fucking
2, where we're like, I
two-dimensional.
fucking hate this.
Yeah, it's exactly like Nidhogg 2. It's
That's fine.
exactly like
But
Nidhogg
you
2.
love Tangled. You can agree that like
Well,
you're
yeah.
just being biased against 3D if you're like, fuck that movie because you.
Yeah,
want
but there's
a
no
2D animated
source
movie.
material that they fucked up. Tangled was like a
True.
new story.
Yes,
I mean,
I
you know,
agree.
it was Rapunzel, but I mean, like, it looks good. It's a great looking movie. And it's also a good movie.
And Zachary Quinto is amazing.
Fucking every side-scroller
Zachary Quinto.
Metroid,
Levi, sorry.
Levi, Zachary Levi.
every fucking side-scroller Metroid looks top. Metroid Fusion was the last one to come out for Game Boy Advance in 2002, and
I'm thinking
it
of
fucking
Spot.
looks better than Samus Returns, which came out last week. Bullshit. Go to 2D.
You heard it here.
You heard it here, and you'll know it now.
Also, Mandy Moore. Top.
That goes there.
Yeah,
She's a top?
She died in that one movie
What?
because she got like cancer and died.
Oh shit!
Scrubs?
I forgot all about that. Mandy Moore. Oh, what
The
was
Mandy
that?
Moore story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk to Remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
She forgot.
See, this one goes right here.
Everyone forgets when they're
Forgot
dead.
to live.
Shove that in there. Perfect.
Hey, thanks for watching Off Topic episode number 95.
Yeah, we survived.
Tune in next week where
Dude,
it'll be
this puzzle's
96.
getting
It'll be
hard
the
as
same
dicks.
kind of nonsense.
Finish.
Oh, no,
shit.
that's not. It won't be the same.
No,
It'll
no.
be,
Next week will be
Is that
probably
right?
it'll
we're
be
shooting
poolside.
it. Yeah, we're shooting
gonna nail it.
at
Me too.
the Let's Play Family Reunion, so it'll probably be like really shitty and like there'll be sunlight.
Cut
and
another
it'll,
one.
like,
Be
look
bad
terrible.
audio.
It'll be bad audio. Audio listeners are gonna hate it.
I can't believe you guys would ever leave your office
I'm
and
gonna
want to
get
do something.
fucking hammered in a pool, and hopefully do the podcast
Dude, we
from
can
the
get
pool.
pool. No, Lindsay, how dare you?
Yeah, what are you fucking doing?
Sorry, everyone.
Why?
I didn't do anything.
What'd she do?
Dude, we should get pool drunk.
She mimicked like she was gonna pour soda.
I was like, oh,
On our puzzle?
that's what I do.
We're done. Stop.
Bye.
Pool
I didn't make up a credit for Gavin, by the way. I had no time. PUBG.
They did a poll.
I'm sure
they did
they-
a poll on
oh, did
Twitter.
they?
for
That's
the
awesome.
credit.
Oh shit.
He sucks at PUBG.
Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-da.